this like our
Hello, Internet.
Hello.
Hello. No.
the I need to redo the intro so that we have like the little boxes like I did
so you
for
can
Skytown.
see everybody.
So I could see, so you could just watch one face at a time, just looking this way or that, and then break out laughing, but you can't hear anything.
Yeah. Well, right now I have to fix our transitions because it's not auto transitioning to our RP screen, which is here. Hello, friends, and hello, Internet.
Hello.
I am an internet.
Welcome to Nerdhouse Tabletop and the Black Ballad, episode 3.
Woo.
Don't listen to whatever's in chat. It didn't take my update. This is not episode 2. This is
Episode 2.999 repeating.
Sure. Despite it feeling like January is never ending, we are moving forward in time.
It's January 98th today.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm pretty sure we went back in time, honestly.
Possibly.
Not in the fun
yeah.
way.
Not in the
Yeah.
fun. Yes. So welcome to our Wednesday night stream. Thank you to all of the tools and features that we use from the intro. I'm not going to list them because fuck it. But special thanks to Storytellers Forge, who are the publishers, writers, artists, etc., creators of the Black Ballad. If you would like your own copy to run in your home games, please DM us on any of the socials and we will get you hooked up with a direct ship to you.
Yeah, we're gonna have a QR code and everything.
Which will also include, if you do get the books through us, you will also get all of the digital assets sent to you separately. That includes, I believe, a digital PDF as well as the maps. Pretty much anything that came digitally to those that bought it in the during the Kickstarter. So, which is really cool. We'll have a QR code for the thing and the link and stuff next week. The world is burning. And I didn't have time. Also, if you check the links below in our About page, you will see we also are raising money for Extra Life, which is a fantastic charity. My camera is crooked. What is happening here? Fantastic charity raising money for children's hospitals. Our home hospital is Lurie's Children's in Chicago. Any money that you donate to us goes directly to them. Nothing taken out of that donation. $15 goes there and is $15 when it enters their pockets. So yeah, I finally added incentives to my page. So if you click that link, it'll bring you to the Nerdhouse team page. Go to mine. There are some incentives, including the $100 Malort shots. Limited to 3 so far. Because I think that's what we have left in the house.
I thought the one you did like the first week was the last one you had. Are you just like finding hidden Malort? Did Emily do that instead of hiding 200 ducks?
That sounds like something she would do.
Like something she would do. Please don't give her that idea.
Like
She'll
she used to do with the roosters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna text her that just so you
I'll
know.
send her a
Please
text
don't.
for you.
Don't you dare.
Please don't. Please don't.
You know what? No. Yeah, text her. Text her, and whatever shows up at my house, you can drink.
Yeah, be aware we will weaponize it on you in April.
Court, we will find it when we come home.
Yeah.
It will be in
It'll
our
be in your suitcase. 100%.
You're gonna get pulled out of line in the airport and
That
everything.
feels like even more reason for me to text her. I feel like I win in this scenario.
They can just drive it to your house, though.
Yeah, I have a key to
Drive
your
it back.
house. It'll just
Drive it
show
to your
up at the
house.
back of your kitchen cabinet.
It'll just commute back and forth between the houses.
We'll just all
one
get
bottle.
notifications of our doorbell every so often. Like, oh, they're dropping off the Malort.
It's like a shared custody situation. Please don't let that be the Nerdhouse mascot.
Malort. Nerdhouse
No,
mascot.
they got like a
No.
whole no. We're not doing partnerships with them. Although that'd be funny.
I was gonna say,
I would come on.
That'd be pretty good.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
say
well,
no if
partnership
they
with the
emailed
Great
you. Let's be
Chicago
honest.
stuff.
We'll have to send some emails
I
on
was like,
that.
yeah, we really want to give you, we want to be your sponsor. I'd be like, I'll drink your stuff.
Yeah,
That's funny.
That's fine. I'll shill your awful liquor.
I mean, I feel like they embrace how awful their
They
liquor
do.
is.
They do.
Yeah.
It actually has to be a marketing stunt at this
I
point.
think that's a selling point, actually.
It is.
Mhm.
It is. It's a bit. So
Oh,
yeah,
liquor.
we can get started because I think that's all I've got. Last we left off with our party, the party from Taldore recently perished in a massive defense campaign against an invading undead and other nasties army. Have arrived in the Sunless Crossing, presumably dead, or in a limbo of sorts. Escorted by their ashen shepherd, Johann, a sentient skeleton. They have been crossing the ashen fields, beset by tornadoes, shadow twisters, and eventually coming upon the Atonement Grove, which has been, which was a little eye-opening and a bit sad. But they have faced some of their internal struggles, and now, as they exit, can see the city of Nox Valar, which, off in the distance on a high plateau in the middle of the Ashen Fields, you can see rising above the rest of the land here. However, you are not heading directly towards Nox Valar yet. As Johann says, we have one more stop to make. You walk for some time, maybe another hour or so, and on the horizon, getting taller and taller as you get closer and closer, is a large wooden lodge built of intersecting logs, stained with a deep, rich shade of brown. This building that towers over you is 6 stories tall, and contains 2 cobblestone chimneys that kind of create this almost like pseudo crown at the top. Johann, as you approach, Johann points up to the chimneys and notes the 2 empty ledges kind of mortared into the side of the chimneys, explaining that the gargoyles perched up there are usually lookouts. And kind of mentions normally there. Interesting. And kind of shrugs and continues to lead you all towards the lodge.
Wait, so there's 2 perches on this roof,
but
the gargoyles
but 0 gargoyles.
0 gargoyles.
Okay.
0 gargoyles, but 2 perches kind of sticking out of these chimney stacks.
Okay.
Gargoyles?
He says, yeah, actually we didn't get there, did we? Gargoyles are the largest living population here. Most people here are not living. Gargoyles are. They're non-dead sentient species. I'm sure we'll run across a couple.
So
I'm
there are
Dermot is
living creatures here?
Mm-hmm. Living creatures. Yeah. There are some. Not many, but there's a couple.
They're indigenous.
Gargoyles are.
Well, we found the homeland of the gargoyles. I think we can go home now.
Yeah, that was the only thing we were doing here, right?
Yeah. Somebody call Steve Irwin. Is Steve Irwin here?
I'd like to roll investigation. I'm looking for Steve Irwin.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that investigation check.
No, he went straight to heaven, okay? Yeah. Purgatory for him.
It was a 8.
Johan recounts the story of a ranger who stayed here for a little while and then was gladly accepted into the arms of the Wild Mother.
That tracks.
Attaboy, Steve.
Yeah. Not to make us all sad.
Now I want that story.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not sad. You're sad.
not sad.
It's not.
I'm not.
Sorry, I did
I
not
don't
mean to
know
see
what
your
else-
eyes that hard.
Kids, right? Every time his kids show up on my feed, I'm like, oh god.
Listen, I made Court cry last time. I gotta pick on somebody else.
Yeah, you can't pick on me 2 weeks in a row. That's just
No,
mean.
but it's so
Justin
easy.
would beg to differ.
Yeah.
Except for the difference of Dustin is he's trying to like kill me, not make me cry.
Yeah.
Sam already killed
Yeah.
you, so I mean.
Yeah.
All
and
I
and
ever
I
wanted to
killed
do
Dustin.
was murder.
Dustin's just here for the murder.
Yeah.
I'm just here to run from threats.
Yeah.
You're just here for a honking good time.
Ah. Well, that's the name of the. Somebody write that down. That's the name
Honking good
of
time.
Oh my god.
the episode.
Get out of the chat. Leave.
There we go.
People from Storytellers are gonna like watch us and be like, "What the fuck are these schmucks? They're not even playing. They're just laughing."
It's
I
not what
feel like
D&D is half the
that's a
time.
testament
It is.
to how fun it is.
It's true.
Why did we pick these chuckle fucks?
Scrap it
You make
all.
yourselves
Forget
laugh.
it.
It's been a week. Okay.
In a week, we need some laughs.
Yeah.
So we arrive at this gargoyle-less hunting lodge, you say.
Correct. Yes. Up above. Yes. You are currently.
If we look up, do we see?
You do not see any flying creatures. You only see beyond it. Beyond the chimney stacks is the purple swirl of the storm.
Okay.
So no one currently.
Purple swirl. Purple swirl is up, not out.
Yeah, so basically actually if you look at the landing page, it kind of gives you on Foundry, gives you an idea of what that looks like. So the vortex is up above, like directly above you in the sky, but it extends out to the very edges of that storm.
Does
Okay.
the vortex is the eye of the vortex, does it always appear to be directly above us, or does it look like it's centered somewhere and we've been walking
Like away from it.
away or from or
The scale of it kind of gives you the impression that it doesn't move as much, that it is kind of centralized over now what you see as Nox Valar. But because it is so large, excuse me, you're not sure if you would be able to notice like as much of a shift. It is not directly above you. It is not following you.
Oh.
okay. It's not like the sky is always the same no matter where we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. It is, you can
it's just
see.
real big.
Yeah, it's just so
Okay.
big that it
Real big.
looks, it's real big.
Had a flashback to the Magnus archives. The sky is watching.
The sky is watching.
It probably is.
The clouds. All hail the cloud. What is it? Shit. From well no, I've lost the whole thing. Fuck it.
You lost the plot.
I lost the plot. It's done.
I believe in you.
Night
I'm sure it's a
Vale.
great reference.
Night Vale. All hail the glow cloud.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
This is the glow
Oh god,
cloud.
it's been so long.
I know.
Yeah, Night Vale's been a while. It's been a while. That's a good one.
So
Good
yes.
reference, Sam. You get inspiration.
Hey, thanks. I'm gonna take it.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck yeah.
Decide that.
You all enter the building. Right above the door is a carved wooden sign that says the Junction.
Junction.
You find
What's your
yourselves. Boo.
Sorry.
Mike started it.
I did. I'm sorry.
You find yourselves in a large, spacious great room. A fire crackles in a 2-story tall fireplace on the opposite side of the door that you're entering through, where the cobblestone chimneys head presumably up to where you saw on the outside. Thick, shaggy carpets are draped along the floor, and the walls are decorated with the bronzed skulls of hundreds of different species from across dozens of material planes. You see familiar
That's
shapes,
really cool.
unfamiliar shapes, just kind of.
Yeah, I'm going to the wall.
Yeah. you just immediately, two of your party members just
like,
literally break off.
The fucking nerds.
We lost
The
the nerds
fucking
again.
nerds. What would you like to see at this wall of skulls? Just looking.
Yeah, I just want to see like.
Are they like each labeled? Like, do they say what
Mhm.
they are and which plane they're from?
They do. So you see, you just literally, it's hundreds of different species. You spot similar ones. You spot your standard, your elves, your dwarves, dragonborn. Some of the skulls look similar, but just shifted enough that it looks almost like an evolutionary change. And those planes don't seem familiar to you.
There's a whole bunch of planes that we never even heard.
This one's labeled Human. We've never heard of those.
Yeah, I'm sure Dorothy are just
this place.
Yeah.
I've heard of this plane, but look at how the nose is different compared to what it would look like on ours, and like probably unconsciously super racist and like pointing at the elf nose and then pointing at Faraday's nose. Like, look at the difference.
It's like real indignant about it. Like, excuse me?
I didn't say it was a bad difference. It's just interesting.
Just like kind of like, what?
Yeah,
No.
just like you just watch everybody start to do this, just like hiding whatever feature on their body, like they're most sensitive.
Now Thurston feels bad. He's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know that you had a thing about your nose. I'm sorry, I was only looking at it from a scientific perspective. I'm so sorry.
I didn't think I had anything with my nose
Cav
either.
Cav just pats your hand down. She says, "Your nose is fine. You know how they are."
Moose over here, like, you guys have noses?
I don't know if I should be offended.
It was. I forget it. It's okay. But yeah, you see planes from. You see some familiar planes. The Fey realm. Shadowfell, the Nine Hells. So the planes that are familiar to you in terms of Teldore are there. But in conjunction are you see like a fiend skull with the horns and the teeth. And yeah, and it says like Avernus. But then you see one that is similar in shape that looks fiendish. But it says a different plane. So possibly alluding to, other planes having similar but different Avernuses or hells.
Same.
I wonder if some of them have more than 9 hells, or if there's only 9 hells in all of them.
We feel like there's got to be a different number depending on which universe you're in, I would think, because every universe is going to evolve differently.
Are you guys using this wall as making a list of dimensions you want to go to next?
That's a great idea. I pull out a piece of paper and just start writing.
She's just looking a little. No.
Oh no, I froze. Oh no, I dropped all the frames. Hold on. Yeah. Hmm. Are we back? Am I back? I can hear Dustin talking, which is really funny because they're gonna probably kick in a second. They may be playing without me. Let's find out. That was a real big blip. We haven't had a blip like that in a while. All right. We'll be right back. Oh, wait, maybe not. Are we back? Are we here?
Wait.
Am I here?
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
You're back.
There it is.
We're back.
That's what I call a tight five.
Just been hanging out.
We did
talking
it.
to myself.
I was watching you talk on Twitch.
Were you?
Yeah, I was too. I was like, wait, we should probably communicate.
I saw you guys
Dustin's
freeze.
responsibility, like, just like
Right?
yell downstairs, Dustin. Jeez.
She's fine. She can figure it out.
I'm gonna get you guys walkie-talkie so you can just be like,
Real.
"You're frozen."
Yeah.
She's a trained professional.
So yeah, as you guys are talking, Johan finds a spot. There's like this little area with like a couple couches and a couple chairs and a coffee table in front of the fire. You are not alone in the junction, as scattered throughout the room are about 30 other dead souls, all wearing
the tourist thing.
You did the tourist thing. And they are all wearing similar, very simple robes in a, like, funny enough, like an ashen gray. Those upon closer inspection, and they're doing similarly to you. They are looking at the skulls, they are chatting to one another. You see that those simple robes do have like a small embroidery down the hems of like very vibrant colors that you would see almost in like stained glass. It's a very simple pattern of just like kind of like some lines, but otherwise their clothing is very, very plain. And they're all scattered throughout, eating, drinking, chatting to one another, looking at the skulls. And Johanna's managed to find a space for all of you to sit. Faraday goes and walks away from the nose conversation. And drops down on one of the like love seats that's nearby, that's within this little like semicircle.
Sensing Faraday's obvious discomfort, I'm going to go sit down next to Faraday. And say, "Hey, can I ask you something?"
Sure.
When we were leaving the grove, you were kind of quiet. Everything okay?
Sure. Guess I really wasn't prepared for a bird's eye view of me dying. And kind of the conversation that followed.
Can Moose hear them? I know they've stepped off just a little bit, but
yeah, it's a small enough space. Mm-hmm.
Just trying to bring a little bit of levity into everything that's going on. It's like I got a real bird's eye view, I can tell you.
She laughs. Yeah, she laughs and brightens a little bit, but she looks at Dermot and says, yeah, it was just I don't know. I've died before. Well, not really died. I've come really close to dying before.
Too close. Couple of times.
Yeah. And this just was I was okay with us being here. I was okay with us following Skeleton. I really wasn't, I don't know, too keen on seeing my last mistakes being kind of just thrown in my face. But get back.
Well, I'm sure we all did the best we could.
I know we did. But it's different watching it. Are you okay?
Kicking myself a little bit. But yeah, I'll be okay.
We'll get back.
I'll never look at a Minotaur the same way again. And by that I mean without abject fear.
Well, I can't promise that won't happen, but I've got your back.
And I've got yours. Now, what do you think that is? And I point to the most ridiculous looking skull that is nearby.
It's
manatee.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, that's a hippopotamus.
Yeah. It's kind of bulb. Yes. Knowing that there are those as sentient creatures, yes.
Sentient hippos.
Sentient hippos. As you all kind of get settled and continue looking, a very much alive looking human woman approaches the group, the area, carrying a tray. She wears an apron over a short sleeve tunic and a smile on her face. Under her platinum white hair, tied up in a bun, her eyes shine with an unnaturally bright green hue, complementing the runic tattoos of blue ink covering her dark brown arms. She sets a full mug in front of each of you, or hands it if you're not sitting, and an empty bowl in front of your guide. Johann nods. Much appreciated. Quella, these are my new wards. Wards, this is Quella Pern. She runs the place. Quella.
Okay.
Should have done spelling bee.
These
I feel like
runes,
that
can
one
I
we
read
would've
them?
gotten. That one's not as bad.
I would not have gotten that.
/ identify them.
Never
even.
Roll me an arcana check.
An arcana check?
An arcana check.
We're down the south now.
Did we lose Sam again?
No. What?
No, we didn't.
Oh.
27.
It just got real quiet all of a sudden.
I was waiting for the roll. 27? Jesus Christ.
Sometimes she also holds unnaturally still.
It's my superpower.
Yeah, I need to like put a little tiny like wacky waving and flavor arm flailing too
Like right here.
bookshelf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little do
Or like
you know, it's
or
so
like an
funny.
oscillating fan. It's just something that moves.
It's so funny you guys say that because I'm constantly fidgeting with my hands. It's just I need to just do jazz
except your hands are down here.
Yeah,
Fingers.
you're doing it here. You need to do it here.
Yeah.
These are not your fingers. These.
Dancing phalanges.
Really, Sam's going, move my puppets.
Move
Sorry.
my puppets. For the 27, you are easily able to see the runes that are inked on her arms. They are definitely arcane in nature and are a mixture of divine and necromantic. Actually, what is the max you can roll on your arcana check?
31.
Yeah. So divine, necromantic, Level 16. Yeah, you've seen with the amount of experience you all have had with
bad undead shit.
Bad undead shit, immortal shit.
Yeah, that too.
That kind of thing. You, Arthea, specifically see traces in these tattoos of maybe a little bit of traces of work towards immortality, aka possibly lichdom.
Yeah.
Like the beginning traces of.
Yeah.
They do.
As they did, as one does.
As one does.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to a certain point in your studies, and there's only so many paths it can take.
You know, Arthea understands.
Arthea just knows what her feature is.
Look, it's a feature, not a bug.
It's a feature, not a bug.
You said that she looks like, you said seemingly alive-looking woman.
A very much alive-looking.
Very much alive-looking woman. So, like,
yes.
Is it? I'm trying to understand. Like, can Thurston look down and be like, "I'm clearly dead, and that person's clearly alive"? And what distinguishes that now that they're coming across someone who is apparently alive?
You notice that. So the different. Yeah, good question. In comparison, you're not really glowing. It's kind of like, how can I explain it? She looks almost like just shy of superimposed. Like, I've got an analogy. When you see an actor who should definitely be dead in a new movie, and you notice that their face is like very clearly CGI'd, but it's such good face movement mocap that it looks like Leia in Rogue One. Or even just like Carrie Fisher in the last Star Wars movie. I keep saying Star Wars ship, but the guy who played Tarkin.
Yes.
Yeah. A little bit of Uncanny Valley going on.
A little bit of Uncanny Valley, not enough to like ping the primal part of your brain of like, but
how did that go?
Well, there's our Twitch clip for the day.
Think we're done here?
Thanks, guys.
Not enough. So not enough Uncanny Valley to start combat.
No, but just enough to realize that you all. It's not that you all seem like you're looking at your party. It's not to say that you all look like washed out or you're not translucent by any means. Like you're not a ghost. But it's almost like
seen me in the sun.
Yeah, yeah. You see this.
We're already translucent before we died.
Yeah. But it's almost like you all seem to fit in better in this kind of environment, and she seems a little more not unnaturally superimposed, but just a little bit more. Like the vibrancy is heightened on her just a little bit.
Or
like when you look at something, you're like, yeah, that's a wedding dress. That's a white dress, and you're like, oh no, that's not a white dress because someone put a white dress next to it, and
that's
yes, you can tell. Oh, that's not.
That's exactly it. Okay, that's exactly it.
So what you're saying is she's in Technicolor.
That's like eggshell.
Yeah, it's the difference
between they're black and white.
Yes, the difference between when somebody says, "Yeah, that's exactly it." I had that same realization when I was shopping for wedding dresses. Like, that's a white dress. No, it's not. No, that's exactly it. So yeah, she gives off just that little bit of a difference.
Okay.
She nods to you all and says in a kind of a cheeky tone, anyone ever tell you all you don't look so good? Try not to panic, but I think you might be dead.
I immediately panic. What? I'm dead?
Normally that joke goes over a little bit better. Sorry.
Thurston's like whispering to Arthi to like write down his observations. She's like, put that in your notes too.
Putting it down.
Apologies.
When did this happen?
Johan led us directly from the Grove to here. We may still. Do you have beer?
Actually, well, welcome to the crossing. And the mugs, and she points to the ones that she just set down for you all, are my secret pomegranate ale I brew here in the lodge.
Ooh.
So, enjoy. I'll be back.
Pomegranate. I guess being dead might not be so bad.
And she spins away. Johan picks up his mug with one bony hand, and the other holds the bowl under his jaw. And he just takes like a sip, and you watch as the ale kind of drops into the bowl.
He just pours the mug into the bowl through his face.
And he kind of gives like this like content, like if he had lips, he'd be smacking them. It's, there's just a brief.
It's a practical solution.
That is why there is not a ton of just garbage down the front of his shirt, friends.
It's nice that they cater to all kinds.
Kat is trying really hard to mute the subtitles on her face on how gross she thinks that is, but she's not very successful.
Mayday leans over and gives her like a smack on the arm, like, stop staring.
Oh God, we really are those tourists. They're the ones that we hate.
Yeah, the look on Thurston's face is just like blank because he's trained well enough by his mother not to show those expressions.
Mm-hmm.
But the default has been just
but you can't do anything else either.
Yeah.
Like
Kat has the same problem that I do.
Yeah.
The inside thoughts become outside thoughts via your face.
Yeah.
I think Moose is just remarking that this is way less offensive than watching red caps eat.
Oh my!
All of the Fae in the group laugh.
Thurston's confused.
There's
the non-Fae are just looking at each other like.
Dermot just starts telling red cap horror stories.
Listen, can you do your red cap voice for me?
With impressions. And like they're just dumb, like, I'm a red cap. Bah, bah, bah.
They sound like Muppets, and I love it so much. I need a red cap Muppet.
Oh my God.
Somebody watching who can make puppets, please make me a red cap Muppet.
What do they look like? I wonder if I could crochet one.
They look like kind of like they're in Baldur's Gate.
They're evil gnomes.
Yeah,
they're evil gnomes.
A bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're evil gnomes.
Yeah. Dermot tells this story about how he was, traipsing through a forest, and all of a sudden this sheep walks up to him and just says, Wait.
Your
mic is cutting out, but I can hear it from upstairs.
Your microphone's trying to save us from red caps.
Yes.
Yeah, your mic is like.
There you go, that's a little bit. Oh my gosh.
I'm a sheep. Right? Sheep. Bah!
I think the funniest part of this aside for me is that I didn't know red caps were a thing that would trigger
a whole thing.
Yes. Red caps, man.
I just know red caps are wild.
They are.
Red caps are, from a DM's perspective, I love red caps. But from any other perspective on the planet, red caps are the worst.
Eventually, Quello returns to the table with a tray laden with meat, rich cheeses, and decadent pastries. She sets down the tray on the coffee table in front of all of you, and does say, "You don't really need to eat here, and that you're not gonna starve or die of thirst or hunger, but it can be comforting for you. indulge in some mortal nourishment before setting out to your next leg of your journey. So enjoy. Hopefully it's good.
Well, we do love an indulgence.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Please don't think this rude, but I'm not sure how we'll be able to pay for this. It doesn't seem like gold is good here, and I don't exactly have my pouch on me. We didn't get transitioned with much.
I won't be taking your gold anyway, even if you did have some. You don't deal in gold. It's on this crossing. You'll figure it out when you get to Nox Valar, but your gold's no good here. And
Moose assumes this is a Fae thing and like pushes the cup away.
Just look at Thurston as she's speaking.
You all just hear the biggest sigh of relief from Dermot, like, oh, thank God. Because he has the same reaction that Moose does. Must be some Fae bullshit. But his reaction to that assumption is, oh, thank God. I can pay for things with song and dance and not get judged for it.
So if you don't deal in gold, then how do people pay for things here? Is it?
She'll point to Dermot.
Oh yeah, you could take him. That's fine.
Madam, I am not for sale.
Yes, he is.
For that price. I am worth far more. Trust me.
Well, I figured we'd get at least 2 more rounds.
At least.
Yes. Trade, barter, services.
If one were to have access to fragments of souls, what would those run here?
Depends on what you want. Could be useful. I would hold on to them until you hit Nox Valar, though. But the Junction is a place for you all to settle and get used to being here before your next step, whatever that may be. I don't take payments unless you would like to do something nice.
Dermot would be more than happy to play you a song, I'm sure, but it just feels like we have gotten a longer list of questions than answers so far, and
I'm keeping a list.
He hasn't exactly shared a lot.
Johan kind of like shrugs and dribbles a little bit of ale as he like moves the bowl to shrug and misses.
So Kat just like tries not to gag and like looks the other way.
Well, like reaches over and pats him on the shoulder. Johan tries his best, but
would you be able to share details of Nox Valar? What we should expect? What the next steps are?
Sure. And she kind of like, she had the tray and she kind of tucks it under her arm and she leans against Johan's chair. And she says, the city is, again, your gold is not going to get you very far. You'll see kind of what that looks like later when you enter. But you'll go there and you'll determine your next steps, whether you hang out in Nox Valar and make a life for yourself until you wait it out for your resurrection, or if you're looking like these folks, and she points to the robed figures who are all milling about, who are looking to continue their journey to their patron, to their deity, I should say, not their patron. There's a difference. But
kind of an important difference.
Kind of a very important difference, especially when it means death. The city is a fully functioning city. It has a government. It has guards and people and citizens. You'll see the gargoyles. You'll meet people that you may have met previously in your material plane. If they haven't moved on yet. You can do jobs. You can garner favors. You can play a little bit of poker if you'd like. Your main form of currency will be coin, but not in the way that you're used to it. It's kind of hard to explain. You have to experience it.
Just made of a different material other than gold or silver or
The coins you'll collect, the one you'll get when you arrive, will function differently. Still a currency, but not as you're used to it. More like a, how can I say it? More like a bargaining chip? Ticket? Place in line? Again, it's kind of hard to explain without being there. But you'll be among other lost souls. Or awaiting souls. No one's really lost here in Noxvillar. Or in the Sunless Crossing. And you'll see what there is in Noxvillar and what you would like to be doing while you wait or move on. People live and have friendships and party. We have festivals.
I'm gonna like this place a lot.
I have a feeling you'll like a neighborhood, one neighborhood in particular. My bard friend. Yeah, it's kind of just something you have to experience, but you can connect with your deity. You can try and find others who you think might be here.
If we wanted to do that, how would we go about it?
Each one has a area. I wouldn't say just cathedral. A place that you can gather and you'll have your fellow followers. Typically everyone has one. For the most part. It may be a little bit smaller or it may be grand and large. It'll just kind of depend on their following. But it'll be there and it'll be prominent. She looks at Johan and she goes, they have a lot of questions. Did you say nothing to them? And he shrugs again. And he says, there were twisters, okay? We're twisters.
In his defense,
unseasonable twisters.
She kind of frowns.
There was some weather.
Twisters.
Shadow twisters.
Well, I know what those are. Really? You got any
in this season?
In this season? That seems strange.
In this economy?
There is no economy.
There is no economy. There is an economy.
There's very much an economy.
It's like
yeah.
Thurston's nightmare.
He has to recalibrate his entire internal currency system.
Yes, his entire life of how he knows the world works. It's gonna have to be recalibrated.
Yep. But she looks at the rest of you. Enjoy your time and it's not so bad here. But if you're looking to get back, you'll be able to get some more answers in the city. Odd? Such a good line. We'll wait. Well, while we're waiting for them, we will talk about Extra Life. Extra Life is donations to children's hospitals across the nation. They put money towards mental health, physical health, research, staff, therapy.
Bear
That
sack.
that was
Oh.
live.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Hello.
my comment about the bears.
Yes.
Mm.
Where did I
I mean-
lose you all?
Is there a way to
think we-
way to communicate with others not here?
Hmm. I have never really tried it. You might find somebody that can.
Find interplanar postal service.
I'm
Mhm.
sure there's somebody in Oxford that's got that on a part of their portfolio.
Do you think, Arthea, we could somehow combine that one cosmic teleportation circle with ascending and somehow
Their
make it so
powers
that we
combined.
could cosmically send? Okay, we should work on that.
Wait, Arthea,
But
can you
we-
just cast sending?
No.
And just call Quincy? Like, Quincy, help! I'm trapped in a life after death.
No, but if we
Get
have
me out
something
of here!
if we have something we can send through, we might be able to send a letter. Send an object instead of a
Like
message.
a carrier pigeon.
yes.
Got it.
There should be a way to work it out. We'll workshop
I'm sure
it.
we can figure it out.
We will try not to break this plane.
Please don't. It's my home. I live here.
We do now too.
Well, quote unquote.
Unlike the rest of you, I do live here. So please don't break my home.
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, how the hell did that happen?
Well, when and she kind of like looks a little proud, but also a little sheepish. When one gets too powerful for the liking of a few gods,
Mm.
and you start a few conflicts that may or may not result in a few, I don't know, lesser deities finding the end of their existences.
For a second, I thought you were going to say when you start a few cults.
That too, I think. Not I didn't start them, but you know,
Other people start them on your behalf.
you understand. Exactly. The gods of my worlds, they realized that none of them wanted me in their realms when I died. If I died. I was trying not to die.
Jerks.
So instead of me being stuck somewhere, a interdimensional prison, we came to a no, not even interdimensional. Singularly that dimension, but in a teeny tiny little box. We decided I would
Happens to the best of
retire.
us.
And so I retired here. Hence my home.
Well, you look great.
Thanks.
It's very good to know this is a retirement option.
If you piss off enough gods, maybe you can get that deal too.
I assume that means you don't know how to get back out.
Without a body, no. There are those that technically can jump back and forth, but they start off arriving living. If you arrive here dead, you're kind of stuck to the standard way of doing things.
Unless I could figure out where my body is.
If you
I mean,
can...
We have a pretty good idea where they are. Not what
Yeah.
shape they're in, though.
I don't know. I've never spoken to anyone who's tried to go back, and most people are content with doing the long haul or the standard way. Those that really want to go back typically had a plan that happened. So, I mean, you could certainly try. Just not here, please. I would really like it if you didn't blow up a bar.
A fair ass.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody in Knoxville could probably tell you whether that's a fool's errand, or if they have the resources to try and help you.
Sure, there will be many to tell us that it is a fool's errand. And I look at the rest of the group, but that's never stopped us before, has it?
No.
I don't see why I
I'm
would
very
start
curious
now.
what happens if we get banished from here.
That's
They'd
true.
have
You
to
know,
send us back, theoretically.
They'd have to send us somewhere.
somewhere. We have not gotten banished from a whole ass plane, though. I don't think.
She looks at
No,
Johan.
Only cities and
That
continents.
would be one. That would be one for the book.
This seems like a fun group. You all should fit in just fine here. And
Okay,
she,
So I still
yeah.
argue that one of them was not our fault.
Yeah, we're a hoot.
Neither of them were our fault.
she
True.
will step away. Go to step away, and Johan reaches up and he gently tugs on her sleeve and he goes, what's with the missing gargoyles? They're still out? And she says they saw something suspicious moving out on the horizon. They went to go investigate. Make sure it was nothing headed our way. As soon as she says that, though, doors of the lodge burst open with a thunderous bang. All the other robed souls cry out, huddling together in fear as a hulking, pale gray gargoyle appears in the doorway. His chiseled physique bears a half a dozen bleeding wounds. You all, in your knowledge of the plains, see this creature and kind of equate it to a mix between a earth ganassi and a winged dragonborn. They are of rock, but also flesh and winged. Maybe tiefling more would probably be a better equation. But they are close to that earth ganassi heritage of that stone features. Quella shouts, "Narak, where's Vika?" As she turns and like sets the tray down, rushing to the gargoyle. He lets out this groan and says, Vika's gone to get help. Undead. There's a horde behind me. Before he collapses on the floor. Quella rushes forward to kneel by the gargoyle's side, looking out the doorway into the prairie you had all just crossed into. You all look.
Did I?
What was that?
This isn't our. We didn't bring this with us, did we?
Yeah.
Do you say
Very
that
much
out loud?
looking at it. Like, uh-oh.
Johan gets to his feet, and as he hears, would he hear that? Yeah. He says, no, probably not. We're kind of like a nexus, because we're a nexus between life and afterlife.
Mm.
The crossing can be prone to infestations, undead abominations, myself notwithstanding, of course.
You're not an
Of
abomination.
course.
But sometimes they try and sneak through. It happens, and that's what the guards are for, to help defend. But and he kind of like starts heading towards, like he gets up, and you all look to watch him head towards Quella, and past her and the unconscious gargoyle, you see a throng of figures shambling forward through the tall grass. While they may have once been living, breathing humanoids, that time has long passed. The lack of skin on these creatures exposes rotting muscle, viscera, and crimson-tinted bone. Blood drips from the long, clawed hands as they stare blankly through eyeless sockets in your direction. Bella calls out to you all, "Hey, new wards. Hope you're as dangerous as you look." She leaps to her feet, and sparks burst from her fingertips as she traces runes in the air. I would say Arathi and Thurston probably notice it first, and you watch as this wall of translucent emerald light materializes between the approaching undead and the door to the junction. Basically like a wall of force, essentially. Some sort of, maybe not that specific spell, but some sort of abjuration like that. She turns to you all and says, "That's definitely not going to hold for long. Let's go." She casts, but as she's standing, she does another quick rune in the air, and two humanoid silhouettes appear in front of all of you, kind of in the middle of this room, as the robed figures have like shunted themselves to the edges of the room and up the stairs, kind of heading, like escaping back out through any sort of but exits from this room. You see the silhouettes appear in front of you, outlined in an indigo tinted lightning. One is average human height with two blazing beacons of light for eyes. The other is tall and lean with a massive wingspan, another gargoyle. Quella bows her head with respect and says, "Sovereign Ashlyn, Arbiter Valen, the junction is under attack." The tall, winged silhouette responds in a deep timbre, "We are en route." The other silhouette's blazing eyes look at you all in your group. Before the form fades, she says, "They can help. Open the vault." And then vanish. Both figures vanish.
What was the arbiter's name?
Valen. Valen.
Okay.
I switched the E and the A.
The
What was the other one? I'm
orc,
sorry.
did you say it was an orc that passed out, the guy that came in?
Gargoyle.
Gargoyle. Kat's gonna kneel down next to him and just kind of put her hands on him and just do a first level cure wounds.
He will. Perfect. He comes to enough, kind of gives like a this soft groan. His wounds stop bleeding. And he kind of pushes himself to the side, kind of kicks like at the floor to like push himself up and up against a wall. He does not look in any sort of fighting shape, but definitely is still alive for sure.
It's like 14 points of healing. She just
Fantastic.
says, "You look like you could use an ale. Let us help with this problem. Perhaps you should rest now."
Thank you.
While that is happening, I am going to grab my trusty smithing hammer,
Mm.
and I am going to manifest my Eldritch Cannon.
Perfect. Where you can give me a second before you do that, and I'll bring up the map.
Mm. Okay.
Rhodes, the sovereign is Ashlyn. Ashlynn.
Double N.
Double
alright.
N.
Which one is silent?
the first one.
Oh, the first.
Dustin, once we get to the map, I'll ask you where you put that.
Okay. And then what's the name of the bar again?
The bar is the Junction.
Just the Junction.
Just the Junction.
Okay.
Yeah, I will similarly call forth several silhouettes, but they're all versions of me. They're unlike, I think, what Arthea looks like here. These are translucent, and they're all just slightly different. So right now it just looks like a slight fuzz around the edges, where it's like the every movement you could make, but you haven't.
I get.
And it just kind of flickers through that. And I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Perfect.
Because Lord knows I should not be hit by shit.
Johan will lead you all as you're starting to like prep and like popping certain spells. I'll say you all get like an action to do something. So you get like a round. So if you have any mage panties you need to put on or otherwise.
Does one arrive with mage panties?
Yes.
If you had it cast during the battle, the first battle, I would say sure.
Oh, I definitely would. It has been more than 8 hours of walking.
I will say you're probably at the tail end of it, but I will say that you are. Time's a little wibbly wobbly. I will say that you would have been able to cast it, and you
Can
have
we see
that.
how many? Sorry, can we see how many things are outside, or we're not sure yet?
You are not sure yet.
How far are we from like window/door?
Once I get the map up, I will show you.
Okay, sweet.
I'm like, God damn it, let me get the fucking map.
Let me fucking say some shit. I'm trying to give you guys shit. Damn.
Okay.
Let me get there.
No, we're just ready to go. Like,
right, you're so ready to fight things.
How far are these
We're
things?
like,
Are they in
kill
fireball
us.
range?
Yeah. We have to redeem ourselves, okay? A bunch of undead just killed us, and we need to avenge ourselves.
Yeah, this shit is
Avenge
personal.
or revenge?
Yes.
Yes, all of it.
Are we the Revengers?
We need to prove to ourselves that we're not just a bunch of chumps that got killed by skeletons.
Shut up.
Some of us died to other things.
Thurston, don't listen to him. He got killed by a skeleton the other day, okay? His other life. His other reincarnation got killed by a skeleton the other. Mike, while I'm finishing this next bit, I gave everyone one action to prep. So whether it's like a mage armor or prepping something, Faraday did her blood right. You watch as her whip like lightning crackles down it as she initiates that.
Kat is actually gonna prep bless.
Okay. You just want to hold that?
And yeah, I'm not gonna do it until like right as we go into combat.
That's
because
fair.
It's only for a minute.
Yeah.
Second level, I can only do 4 people, unfortunately, and we know Moose has so many things in his arsenal. So,
I go fast.
I'm gonna do Arthea, Dermot, Thurston, and Faraday.
Court, do something else.
Oh, because you can.
Because I'm about to round 1. I'm gonna cast Bless at 4th level to get all 6 of us.
Okay. I'll use Bane then.
Bane. Okay. Cool.
Prep out Bane.
Yeah, the door is open, so I will say, because the door is open, you guys can see these creatures. You only see a handful at the moment. So, Kat, I will let you, because that's the thing you're going to do before combat starts. I will let you cast that and Bane a handful of them before we actually roll initiative. So we'll get to that in a second. If you're doing it at second, I assume that
I think I can do 4.
Yeah, perfect.
I can
Okay.
do 3, and then second level or higher, I can target 1 additional creature for each slot above first.
Yeah, so that would be 4.
So I think that's 4.
Perfect.
So yeah.
Johann leads you all to what appears to be a large wardrobe of dark mahogany, inlaid with pieces of silver metal forming a skull atop a shield with 2 swords crossed behind it. He flings the doors open, and it should actually look pretty familiar to pretty much everybody in terms of what is beyond the doors, as it reveals a room much larger than the interior of what a mere wardrobe should contain. Bigger on the inside. You see an array of weapons, some of which have blades of this black glossy metal. You see items, you see just kind of like just a whole armory of things. Specifically, so those various black blades, and it's weapons of all sorts that you see. You see a hanging on a, like, there's like a little like coat rack, like a little coat stand, and you see a red cape hanging from that. You see some books, some jewelry, a bronze griffin figurine on a shelf, a set of studded leather armor that gives off some sort of magical essence, some, in addition to some to this, another thing that catches your eye, 2 things of jewelry, actually 3 things of jewelry, an earring, a bracelet, and a locket, and then the last thing you see is a astrolabe. Astrolabe always sounds like that's supposed to be like a ride.
Labe. L-A-B. It has an
L-A-B-E. It has an E in it. Astrolabe.
Yes.
That's why my friend's mom always used to say it would remind her of labia. That is
It does remind me of labia, and that's why I thought I was saying it wrong.
Well, I was really excited about it, and now I just feel kind of awkward.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable.
It's not going to stop me, but I'm gonna
The
feel
number
weird.
of things I could
I
say.
feel awkward about it.
The number of things I could say about it, but are not appropriate for this stream.
Remember, it's not.
Which is
for
saying
the kids.
something because we're far from appropriate.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yes, you see a cape, a book, an earring, a bronze griffin figurine, studded leather armor, a bracelet, an astrolabe, and a locket. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not, because I want you guys to have this stuff. We're just gonna do this. Gonna do that.
Oh, here we go.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, no, Jesus, fuck.
Okay.
Fuck me.
I don't know what just happened.
Do that. All right,
Oh,
in
there we go.
the chat. None of it should, only one thing should need attunement. You don't quite have time to attune to that as you are facing, you know, what have you. All the things. But
Sorry.
hello.
Sorry.
But I will give you guys a quick chance to peruse those items and decide, but let's keep it
Type 1.
Type 1. For those watching, we have a Cape of the Mountebank, Dominic's Field Guide to Language, an Earring of Message, a bronze griffin figurine of wondrous power, Free Runner's Armor, an abjurer's bangle, an astronomer's boon, and a locket of kinship. If you can't see something, let me know, because I'm sure there's something in there that I don't know.
I immediately have a request. It is wildly biased.
Is it the cape?
No. If it's cool, I would like the locket. And that is a very biased request because for those of you who don't know, that locket of kinship is very important at Nerdhouse because Sam designed that item and got it into the book. That is an item that
Very cool.
Sam actually designed. That Storyteller Forge put into the adventure, which is
Well, since you want your
amazingly
wife's
cool.
item, I suppose that's okay.
Guys,
Yeah, but who does she like more is the real question.
I would like wife's locket, and when I attune to it, I am gonna focus on Moose.
I mean, you can. It's an option. And then I will activate
Man,
these
I'm
two.
having a lot of feelings about Cadriel giving up her Raven Queen armor.
It's up to you guys.
Well, so I'm wearing studded leather is the thing. So
Mm-hmm.
the movement, she don't jump very well. And she can fly, so that might actually be better for somebody else if they can wear leather.
No, I don't do that.
Yeah, two out of the 5 of you cannot wear armor.
Yeah. It's some of us we tried once. It was not good.
Just didn't look good. Like he can't pull it off. Okay, it's not his style. Oh, bronze griffin. There you go. That's what you said already. Oh, that's rare.
Just making
Yes.
a note on the abjurer's bangle for anyone who looks at that. That is a one-time, like once it's dead, it's broken. So just it doesn't have a recharges each night or anything
Does it
on
not?
there. It does not.
Nope. It becomes a
Just
bracelet.
that's it. It has 3 different
my bad.
rarities too, which is why I was going to ask what's the
It
rarity
is
of this?
rare.
Rare. Okay.
Yeah.
Still a very good item, very useful. Just wanted to call that out. Just if anyone's like, when does it recharge?
When
does
it
not.
reduces 0 hit points.
Yeah. So it'll have 75 hit points worth of shield, but once that's gone, it's just gone. Which again, still an incredible item. Just wanted to call that out in case anybody was like, "That seems overpowered."
Arthea wants the
Yeah, I
astrolabe.
feel like-
Shocking.
Yeah, I know. I feel like everyone's just like moving out of your way. Like, of course you want that one.
Thurston's
Yes.
like purveying everything and like really looking, just sees the astrolabe and just blindly hands it back to Arthea. And nobody says a word about it.
Moose is like, "Wait, hold on."
Thurston just
like,
shakes his
pretty
head
cool,
and you're like,
but-
Just trying to see.
And you guys don't have to equip all of this. Let's just say, like, everyone pick one thing that you think would be, just to keep it moving, pick one thing you think would be like an instinct grab. And then you have access to these items.
Okay.
And if, like, they're gonna, spoiler alert, they're gonna let you keep them. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna give you this shopping list and be like, oh, well, this is it. Like,
you didn't take the Cave of the Mountebank. Get
fucked. Sucks for you. So like, let's have everyone pick one thing as like an instinct grab, and then you guys can kind of divvy things out as you go. If you use a weapon, Johan mentions the weapons that are throughout that have the black like obsidian blades are called Nixian blades.
Cat just fucking.
We lose you.
We lose you. If that's what you want, Cad, for sure. Hence why I told you not to take a rare item. Just to add these stats to. For now, just add the pick a standard rapier or whatever you're whatever you want to use.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care which kind of weapon. It'll be a +3 and deals an extra 1d8 of force damage when attacking an undead, aberration, or demon.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yo, hold up.
I'm sorry. The goose walks backward.
You're like, oh, the Astroglobe is cool. Oh, the what? Never mind. She can have it.
Faraday will grab one of those.
Is it a rare, Sam?
It is a rare.
And does it need to be
no
attuned?
No.
Okay.
I will make
I want to know how frequently this shit happens that they just have a big ass armory and they're in.
You can have that conversation after.
I like to picture that this is the coat check.
Yeah.
This is the coat check. Somebody's going to come back with a ticket later and be like, where'd my astrolabe go?
Is this all the shit from people who passed through and they just moved on really quickly? They checked their coat and then just went to the afterlife, and this is what's
possible.
Yeah.
Can you if you don't mind, if you're able to, can you copy and paste the features to me? I'm taking a +2 short sword and I'll add it to that.
I think I'm going to take the bangle. If nobody else wants it and has strong feelings about it.
Go for it.
I have everything else as a reaction, so it's not good for me.
Oh, the bangles. It uses. Oh, it is a reaction. Okay.
Yeah, and
Cool.
I have so many reactions that I can't even use my own sometimes.
Yeah.
Court, I put that in the chat as well.
So many reactions.
You.
No bonus actions.
I'm also giving away reactions like it's nobody's business. That's like my whole character gimmick is I'm going to make sure you get to use the whole action economy. I'd go for the cape. There was somebody who said they had a cape at the mountebank and that they didn't get to bring it through. So my first thought is I didn't write down who it was.
It was Thurston, but he's not going to fight you on it.
Well,
Thurston doesn't
Moose was
care
like,
because he knows he's going to go back to the real
cape.
world and he's going to get his cape back then. So he's going to have this one. That's fine. Don't worry.
I think I'll grab the bangle if nobody else is then, because I actually don't have that many reactions. I'm just busy giving away reactions.
Oh, I did want that one, but if you want that one.
Oh, I thought you took the astrolabe.
Angry.
No, Arthea.
No, Arthea taking the astrolabe.
Oh, okay. I minimized the video to read things and I got confused.
The force damage is in addition to the regular damage, right, Sam?
Yes, so you'll take the regular damage of the weapon of your if you're taking a longsword or whatever, it'll be your 1d10 plus a 1d8.
Short sword.
1d8
so 1d6,
plus a 1.
Yeah,
1d6 plus a 1d8. I forgot she does short swords and long swords.
Unfortunately, I can't wield a long sword.
Yeah.
All right, everybody's.
I have a very important and stupid question, Sam.
Yes.
Can I wear a cape and a cloak at the same time?
I would say no.
Okay.
One slot.
I was just throwing it on there, and then I was like, wait a second. Actually, I already have one of those.
Mike, if you can't take the cape, I will take the cape, at least for now.
Okay. I know we don't have time for attunement right now anyways, so
yeah,
I'll just grab the figurine. It's just there's this, and then there's this, and then there's... Did somebody already grab the figurine? Am I crazy?
No.
No, okay. I'll grab the figurine then. It'll be like, down.
It's a bird.
Yes.
All right. And then once we're done this evening, we'll figure out who took what and divvy out the rest of it. But I wanted you guys to have some things.
We can go store it in the with the beer.
Yes. I did not pick anything for Faraday yet, so
There's not a bag of holding hiding in the corner, is there?
there's not.
I tried, y'all. I
Is
tried.
Cat gonna take like a Nixian whip?
Yeah, she probably. I think that's what she'll probably do. I just haven't. I don't want to fuck with it right now.
Yeah.
So, but that's probably what she'll grab, or she'll just grab. Actually, you know what she does? She will do. No, she already did her whip. She is proficient in longswords, but for now she'll stick with what she's got.
Attunement slots? I do not have attunement slots anyway, so it does not matter.
How many attunements do you have?
Oh shit, I have
We
attunement
technically
slots.
have
You should have
Yeah.
You should have an extra one.
I have attunement slots. That's just jokes.
I feel like we should all just take that feat that like gives you the slot so we can at least mark it on our sheet.
Yeah, I think everyone
'Cause
should
I keep
have
forgetting.
it.
Yeah.
You can give yourself that feat.
If
I
you
know.
haven't done that yet,
Yeah.
let me know. I can help. If you
Yeah, and
are
then to
having problems
remind myself that I don't actually have Identify, I just changed the name of Identify to Do Not Use.
Mm-hmm.
with it.
And it's not there on my spell list.
Yeah.
I was doing that, and then I got identified through another feat that isn't as glitched on D&D Beyond right now, so it's not showing the spells on your spell list. So I was like, well, at least that one shows up.
You're like, "Oh, that works."
What is the feat called again?
Mystic Conflux.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait,
Rhodes,
what
that's
is
a-
it?
Mystic
It's a
Conflux.
Mystic. I'm looking for the M's.
And I
Rhodes,
think
that's a good call on
What you
renaming
say,
the
I didn't-
spell, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna do that as well.
Because I would absolutely be like, wait, Faraday's got Identify. Why does she have Identify? Okay. So
Not
let me
use.
do the combat change.
Ooh.
You guys can see the map. I will say everyone's in their right spot. Perfect. You all. Okay, so for the sake of this scene, the lodge is the map, but the gray area outside the map is also traversable as the ashen field around the prairie around the
Okay.
junction. So you do see like the ones over here, like these guys out here, they are on the map. They are just further back. So if you do venture outside, you will be outside within the prairie. I just didn't have the ability to extend the map.
Am I missing?
You
Am I
shouldn't
stupid?
be.
I can't see my
No,
Oh, no.
you are missing. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh,
I was like,
Vix, I'm sorry.
am I overlapped with someone and can't see
Yeah,
my
I know.
name because of the overlap?
No.
Okay, no. I'm just making sure.
And Sam, if you're adding things to the map, you might want to add a griffin too, because Moose is just
Thank you.
Mhm.
throwing that shit. I don't know whose griffin this is. Boy, we could use some help.
Oh. Just shorten Thurston's name.
Yeah,
Okay.
save all of it.
I had to fix it because it imported from D&D Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have Dustin's cannon is bloop.
That's perfectly fine.
And hold on one second. Oh. Why are these not popping? Hey.
Good lord, it's so much bigger than I thought.
Well, yeah, it's a griffin
Jesus.
stat
Griffins
block,
are
right?
big.
That's yeah, it is. It is. I just forgot that those were not medium creatures.
Holy shit.
It technically is only taking up 4 of those squares in
Yeah,
the
the
middle.
wingspan's pretty big.
But yeah.
All
There
right.
we go.
Um.
we go.
Holy shit.
Just gonna hunker down. Right.
Okay. So I will ask everyone. I'm gonna pause y'all, and then ask for everyone to roll initiative for me, please.
Sam, could you slide my token out from underneath the griffin? I can't click on it anymore.
Oh, I paused. That's because I paused. Oh, yeah, you didn't. Okay, you're there.
I was trying to be silly, and then I suddenly lost control of it, and I was like, "Oh, well."
Sucker.
That's what I get.
All right, give me 1 second to.
Rolling out Raven Queen
Don't
dice
forget,
for
you all have
initiative.
advantage on initiative.
Oh shit, we do.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's not what I want.
because you invited me to play with.
Best decision we've
That
made
one
all
was
day.
worse.
That's not what I wanted. Hold on.
Oh, that's so much better.
All right, hold on,
Sorry,
guys. Sorry.
Grandma.
I don't want to do that. I want them to all go on the same initiative because we're not going to be here for 4 hours.
Initiative groups, the best thing. Also a feature of D&D 4th edition. Shilling for 4th edition.
All right. This guy up here in this corner that you will probably be able to see is not part of the combat. He is standing
Kill him.
in for the rest of everybody.
If you get rid of him, all the other ones go away.
Yeah.
That's
we
not
kill
true.
him, none of the rest of them can act.
That's
No.
not true.
Hive mind activate.
Oh god.
All right. Eldritch Cannon does not go on its own. Does the Griffin go on its own, or does it stick with whatever you tell it to do?
It follows your instructions. Let me double check if it friendly to you, it understands your languages, takes its turn immediately after you. If you issue no commands, it defends itself but takes no other action.
Okay, I'm just gonna have it go into your initiative then.
Cool.
All right. Johan doesn't do combat, so he's gonna fuck off.
That is not his job.
He's gonna hang out over here with all of the so in these corners, like by the stairs over here, back by the doors over here are those cultists. Well, cultists. The other souls.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom in.
You said cultist.
I did say cultists. I mean, I guess depending on your point of view.
Yes, but no, but yes.
Okay. I need to roll Faraday. Roll better for Faraday. There we go. Moose.
Yes.
What'd you roll? Was it 16?
Yep. I
Dermot.
love that floating point math breaks their calculator.
Dermot got an 18. Depending on what everybody else rolled, I am going to ask to go as early in the initiative as possible.
I'll switch with Dermot because I rolled a 32.
Fuck's sake. My God.
I got
love-
advantage and I rolled a
bonus.
nat 20 and I have plus 12.
I love giving
my
you
God.
advantage.
Mm.
That is my
32.
favorite.
Yeah, I was really proud of myself for a minute, and now I feel like a piece of shit.
I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I got a Miss Jackson.
Wait, and Tina, you said that was a natural 20?
It was a natural 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Cork got a Miss Jackson. Rhodes, what did you get?
19?
Dang, that's still good
Not very
though.
good.
You still pretty
Apparently
good.
it's
You're
not.
in the middle of the pack. You guys beat all of the zombies.
I mean,
You're
to
welcome.
be fair, they are zombies.
They are zombies. They are.
Dude.
They are.
I will never underestimate a weapon of warning ever again. This is the
Yeah.
shit.
Seriously. Oh,
Okay.
and what we lost yours, right, Cad? That was one of your swords
Mhm.
I didn't
that
have
didn't come
sword
through
of
with us.
warning.
Oh, you didn't?
Mm-mm.
I love how we just assume you had one. We're like,
Gladius-
you had one.
I think Gladius is supposed to be something.
Oh, maybe he functioned
I think
that
he
way.
just gave advantage to Cad. Okay.
Fancy ass shit.
20
Oh,
minutes
and-
later.
Our actions before combat starts. You asked me
Yes.
what mine was. Just hunter's mark, just to get it going.
Okay. All right. So before we start,
Mm-hmm.
I said, Cad, you could Bane. So what is the save on that?
Hold on, sorry.
Charisma.
It is charisma 16.
Nope. Nope. Yes. No.
Honestly, should probably just do like before she could see.
That's kind of what I
right outside the
figured.
door.
Okay, I made this too small, and I can't see you guys. Bane not on.
So many little friends.
Sorry to anybody watching and seeing my scrambling. I
I
can't.
have to be within 30 feet, Sam, if I need to move up more. Just it's got a 30-foot range.
What are you at now?
More.
Well, she is all the way in the back. 60.
Yeah, go ahead and move up.
Alright.
All right, anybody with the cursed feature is Bane.
Cool.
I can't move. It says, well, it won't let me move me because it's not my turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I can move you.
Yeah.
Where do you want to be? Like here?
Looks like there's a wall in the way right there. So
Yeah, but I'll say if you wanted to be here and like duck around, cast Bane, and duck back, that's fine.
yeah, then this spot is good.
Okay. All right, y'all.
Moose, as you see Cad look back after casting Bane, her eyes are just like completely black. Like no whites.
So creepy.
Very creepy. Love it. Okay, Dermot.
All right. Action.
Mhm.
Bless at 4th level.
Okay.
Yes.
Target all 6 of us.
And you can do that to everybody within the current range.
Yeah, they got to be within 30 feet.
Okay, let me just see if I can.
If I have to move a little bit to catch Cad,
No,
moving
you're
like
fine.
the middle of the pack. I'm not worried about Johan. I'm not worried about Griffin.
Okay.
So everyone for the next minute, attack rolls and saving throws gain 1d4.
Yeah.
And if you're standing within 10 feet of me, your saving throws get +2.
Okay.
I know that's constant, but it is also just something that doesn't show up on your sheets. So
Okay.
And Sam, whatever, if any of them failed the save, then they get minus 1d4
-1. Okay, perfect.
for
I'll
Bane.
just keep a D4 next to me.
Um,
I'll just roll D4s all the time.
Then, also on my turn, Eldritch Cannon is going to start waddling. Eldritch Cannon cannot move. It is not its turn. Dumb.
Oh, I'll do it.
It's gonna move just right in front of Moose. That's its. Yeah. And it is going to burst out some healing, some temp hit points, 3 temporary hit points. If you are currently under 3 temporary hit points, you are at 3. If you have more temporary hit points than 3, just use what you have. They do not.
I have 6 temporary hit points from last time, and I don't remember what gave them to me.
It was
Dust.
I did.
yeah, Dermot did.
Okay. Because those last until you take a long rest, right?
Correct. We decided.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
hadn't
it
been
doesn't say.
online. It doesn't say. We decided that yes, it was. I decided
Okay.
it was going to be a long rest.
Okay. In that case, I still have 6.
And that is my turn.
Lovely. Faraday is gonna move. Come on. Faraday's gonna move here. Faraday's gonna move here. And she will also. I apologize if the grid is a little wonky. Go by the white grid, not the red grid. I couldn't get it to like really holy stick. She's gonna move here and Eldritch Blast this guy because she's smarter than to break rank for the moment. First is a nat 1. Good job, homegirl.
What happened?
Okay.
She's fine.
Or is that, maybe that die's gonna go
It's
elsewhere?
fine. That
Did you
die.
just roll
It was
2
two of
natural
them.
ones?
I did.
No. Put it away.
Oh.
That was 2 d20s.
Dice jail.
There's too many people in the doorway and it just gets like wonky and she can't handle it. Bad. Return.
Okay. Let's see. I would like to. I don't know what the range on this is. Oh, 30 feet. Okay. So this is probably a really bad life decision. Cat is gonna move into the doorway.
Okay.
So that all of these fuckers within 30 feet of me and Faraday and Arthea and all y'all will be very familiar with this. She grabs the holy symbol on her armor and she is going to channel divinity and turn undead.
Love it. All right. So it
Yeah.
is it sight of you?
Undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails the saving throw, it's turned for 1 minute until it takes any damage. And then a turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can and can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. I can move forward more if I need to. Because I only move 20 feet. So
if
I
you
have
would
10 more
like
feet.
to move forward more, this is currently how many you'll hit.
So that's 25, 30.
All right.
All right.
And what is the...
It says a wisdom save. My saving throw is 16, though.
Okay. All right, All right, so the first 5 that are in your face. This guy makes it. This guy makes it with a nat 20. Wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, this guy makes it with a minus d4. 2, but that evens out because he has a +2, so an 18. So that guy makes it.
Did you do a -4 for the first guy that made it too?
This guy is not.
Oh, was it just these 4 right by the door?
Yeah, it was just these. It was
Okay.
these 5 by the door for now.
Gotcha.
And then. So 14. So this guy fails. And they move immediately or on their turn?
I believe. I think it's immediately.
Okay. We're just gonna say immediately.
Oh, it says it must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can.
Okay.
And that's up to a minute or until it takes damage.
Okay. The only reason I'm not gonna do it is because they are at the end of their initiative, but we will do this. We'll do
That's right.
burning. And then the last 5. This guy makes it. This guy fails.
And then the last part is it also cannot take reactions, and for its action, it can use only the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. Okay. So as long as it's within 30 feet of me, it can't do shit except move away from me.
Got it.
If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
17 plus 2 is 19 minus 15, so this guy fails. And last guy fails. Okay.
All right. So that was my action and my movement. And now, as a bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon right here.
Second.
Or actually, I'm sorry, can I put it right here?
You can put it. Yes. I'm sorry, yes.
All right. And then I think it takes its turn as soon as it appears, if I
It
remember
does.
correctly. So my spiritual weapon looks like a giant black raven wielding a sickle. And so it's going to just attack the guy right here.
Okay.
That's a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
And then for 10 points of force damage.
Perfect.
Yeah, force damage.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Thurston.
Okay. Thurston's gonna walk over here. Wait, what was that? 20? Okay. I'll check that he measured correctly. He did. Okay. And so those 5 fucks right in front of Cad, she just feels as he slams his hands on the ground, she feels a probably fairly familiar 5 streaks of fire just go around her and burst into flames around these fucks.
Fantastic. Yeah. Is that a save or a attack?
Oh, it's a dex save.
Dex save. All right.
Assume that because they're dead, they're not good at that. That's what we're hoping for.
All right.
Any of them that take damage, Sam, that failed the save,
will then be
they will
unturned.
then no longer be afraid. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
Well, that guy definitely fails it. So, second guy.
It's better to kill them. I just didn't
definitely
want them
fails
to keep
it.
coming in.
Fair.
Third guy fails it. Fourth guy fails it. Wow. Are you kidding me?
How many natural ones?
No natural ones, but couldn't roll double digits to save my life.
Excellent.
So all 5 of them will take damage.
I didn't roll fantastic. 23 points of damage.
Still pretty good.
Yeah, there's a couple of ones in there. Those guys are going to jail.
All right, and this guy is not burning. This guy is no longer burning.
Only because he is burning.
Only because he is burning.
Yeah. Yes, but no, but yes.
Yes, but no, but yes. Okay. Cool. Anything else you would like to do before Arthea sets them on fire?
Yes, fire. But this is a very fire-heavy group. Please don't put us in Avernus. We would fail immediately.
We would. We really would.
The only other thing he would like to do is take a couple more steps back.
Fair. Smart boy. Smart boy. All right. Arthea.
Now I don't want to be predictable, but
but it's the perfect point to be predictable.
But they're there and they're already on fire.
They're already on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So I will not even gonna move because I can see through from here, right?
Yeah, I'll say you can see.
Okay. Yeah, I will, to whom it may concern, a fireball out into the field.
How far can you do that? I'm here, you guys. I swear. I'm here. Please come back to me. Fuck. I'm here. I promise. All right, hold on. Da 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 da. Dancing. It's fine. Fine. If you are watching,
Mobile or whatever that
Oh,
was,
yeah,
they
yeah,
like
yeah.
surf each other.
what?
You had the walkie-talkie phone. The walkie-talkie phone on it.
None. I don't think. Did any of you guys have that phone?
It
Because no
wasn't
one in
on
my
the
family.
network that I had.
No one in my family ever had that, or I think any of my friends ever had that phone. But my aunt had that phone.
Amazing.
My mom did.
Why? It's like text
That's
messaging, but
funny.
worse.
This was before text messaging.
It was before text messaging.
It was
I
like
know,
calling
much
someone
worse.
on the telephone, but worse.
Like,
It
no
was a-
minutes were used. This was back when there was minutes. It avoided that.
I would have rather just not talk to people.
It
Oh, I'd
happens.
still rather just not talk to
I
people.
was about to say I do miss the days of leaving the house and just being gone.
Yeah.
Tina, what is the DC?
21.
Holy fuck.
Fuck me.
So yeah, they all those first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless they roll. Oh well, that's a nat 20. Let's see. He's not baned. So 1, 2, 3, 5. This guy makes it, shockingly, with a nat 20. The others, everybody else fails.
Yay.
Yay.
Did you fireball, Tina?
Yeah.
My spiritual weapon, does that need to?
No, it doesn't have hit
No.
points.
It doesn't, right?
It's spiritual.
No, it does not have hit points.
Oh,
I
Sam,
was about
fucked
to
up.
say, yes,
Nobody's-
it does have hit
Nobody's
points.
baned
But
anymore.
Oh, because you're
Because
concentrating
spiritual
on other
weapon
things.
is a concentration spell now, and it didn't used to be.
wait, spiritual weapon is a
Shit, these are the
concentration
wrong
spell now?
dice.
2024
Mhm.
made it a concentration spell.
That's
It should have been.
As it should
always
have
Should
been.
have been.
I
No,
disagree,
but it was broken in a
but
good way.
It was
yeah,
broken
I
in a good way.
disagree, but I get it. It was
So if
the
any of
right
them-
decision.
As soon as I cast my spiritual weapon, if any of them failed your saves because of Bane, they
Mm-mm.
wouldn't have failed.
No, it wouldn't have mattered.
Sorry about that.
The only one that
I'm
got
used to
even
it
close
not
to
being
me.
fucking concentration.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. 33 points of damage for full.
Have
Fuck yeah.
to 16.
16 for the one that saved.
The one that saved.
Ooh. These guys are not looking great during our first round of combat.
Are they, as the kids say, cooked?
I need you to leave.
Don't ever say that again.
And
They
then
don't have the skibbity riz roads.
Stop.
Fuck.
Get the fuck out.
Not very Sigma of you, Sam.
Oh my
fuck that.
All these fuckers are mood.
Stop it.
Oh my god, I am now going to refer to all DMs GMs as the Sigma.
No.
Like, oh, are you the Sigma for this session? Okay, thanks.
When you write it out in text, though, it's lowercase SI, uppercase GM, lowercase A.
It makes like that's how I know I'm old is because it makes like my body itch. Like I don't like that.
Yeah.
Take us away, Sigma.
Yeah, this
Stop it.
anti-inspiration.
Yeah.
Your natural's at disadvantage, sir.
You better watch it. I'm gonna tell your wife on you. You're like, this motherfucker's being real.
Oh my god. All right. Tina, what else would you like to do?
So are there windows anywhere, anything I can look out of aside from over here?
There's that one, and I guess not, huh?
Definitely not up to code.
We'll say there's one. We'll say there's one.
Yeah, I'll shout to Johan. Actually,
yeah.
If are there any other entrances or exits from this place?
He will point at the door over here as a exit, and then says it's just those and the windows and the doors up front. Okay, I'm just gonna make it easy. I'm not gonna make shit up.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
just this door. Back door.
Back door. Cool. Yep. Cool. Then yeah, I'm gonna turn and face it to keep an eye out for if anything of the bad comes through.
Cool.
And I don't think I have anything else to do because I don't do the bonus actions here.
All right.
I don't do that. Yep, good to go.
Do you need me to move you?
No.
You're just gonna face that way?
No, I'm gonna move slightly.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna move myself right over to here.
Perfect. All right, Moose.
I'll be right back.
I'm adding my Griffin stat block real quick.
Okay.
That's not. There it is. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna run in, make the door, try to block the door essentially. I know Cad's out here, but I can step up a little bit.
I think she's probably trying to stand like kind of sideways to like not block. But she's not like moving out of the way. Obviously, it's not how that movement, but she's trying to like kind of.
Oh yeah.
Get out of people's way.
Just trying to basically hold the. This is a good choke point we've got here. We should hold on to it. So moving in just far enough to get within striking distance of a few things that haven't already died yet. Going to take 2 attacks with the Pike of the Perrons, and that gives Cad, if you want to take a reaction to stab something as well, you are welcome to.
I think I would. Which one are you going for? This one?
I'm going for that one. That's the one I Hunter's marked. So if you want to go for the other one,
okay.
I've got free extra damage on that one.
Yeah, I will go for this dude.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
All right. Gonna attack with minute.
So for my first attack, 26, and second attack, 22.
Hit. And what are your attacks?
29 to hit.
Jesus, yeah, that'll hit.
And I sneak attack on that as well, right?
You get it once per round.
Once per turn.
Once per turn. So yeah.
That's why I like giving rogues free attacks.
All right. Moose, what's your damage?
So on the first target, the one that's got my hunter's mark, it's going to be 18 plus 6 plus 4. Sorry, I got a bunch of riders on this one. So 28, 30. 30 total damage on the first hit.
All right.
Is it still
Still
up
up.
at that point?
Yep.
Yeah. How are they looking? They've been
It
fireballed
is
and
not
stuff.
looking great.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna just target the other one then, just to spread the damage around a little bit. My dreadful strikes gets once per round per enemy, so just trying to spread some of that.
Sure.
So 17 plus 6, so 23 damage to that one.
Okay. Yeah, not looking great, but still standing.
31 points of piercing damage.
Okay, nice. Again, not looking great at all. Basically eviscerated, but still just kind of like stumbling. It's more the momentum than anything else that is forcing them forward.
Yeah.
Can I get my offhand attack too, or not on a reaction?
You get one attack. My ability gives you one attack.
That's fine. I don't often take attack reactions, so
yes.
technically your offhand attack is a bonus action, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
And then bonus action, I get a pull strike, because why not? 12 is probably not going to hit though.
12 will not hit.
Oh, we've got 1d4 added to that.
You do.
I don't know if that.
Not on your damage, but the attack.
Yeah, the attack roll. So this is the attack roll for the backhand.
The Raven Queen dice you bought me for
13.
Rolling good.
13 will not hit.
Okay, so the last attack misses, and then I'm just going to take a step back a little bit just to hold the doorway.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
That is it. It is their turns. First one is gonna stagger forward.
And I'm gonna stab it.
Because
I can take reactions when they enter my reach.
Oh, okay.
You fucked up. Nat 20.
Natty 20. Hey.
So that'll be 10 plus. Oh, it rolled. Okay, sorry. It's rolling my damage in a weird way that I wasn't expecting here. So it rolled a 5 and a 6, so I'm going to roll that damage. I'm just going to roll the damage again because crit. So 26 damage on that. Or sorry, 24 damage. Dreadful strikes won't apply twice.
Yeah, you kill it.
Sweet.
I'm just gonna take him off the board. All right.
Activated my trap card, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Nerd.
That is fine. Because this one is gonna stagger and do the same thing.
I do only have one reaction, so
I need both of you. It's gonna go here. I need both of you as you watch as it's like the charred skin that's left and the sinew starts to bubble and boil. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Dex saves. You get a +2 because you are within 10 feet of me.
And that D4.
And the D4. So 22 for me.
31.
I mean, I know she's gonna do it.
If it's half damage, Sam, I don't take any damage.
Okay. It explodes in your face. Cad, you are able to like jump to the side and take no damage. Moose,
slide to the left.
It's fine because I rolled the lowest I fucking could. 8, 9, 13 points.
Oh, you got my temp HP.
Something
I
damage.
think insult to injury.
Acid damage.
Acid damage?
Acid
okay,
damage.
I am not resistant to that, so.
he dies. This guy is gonna go after Cad. And take 2 attacks.
It's fair.
What's the AC I gotta beat?
20.
20. That is a... That's a miss with the... Oh, no, he's not baned. Never mind. That is a 21 to hit.
Okay.
And the second one is a Miss Jackson. Ties go to the player. So that one does not hit, but you will take, as it reaches out and slashes at you, you will take...
I'm resistant to necrotic damage, just so you know.
Okay. It is slashing and
And radiant.
poison.
Okay.
Plus 2d8.
Sam in the background crossing out acid. Slashing and poison.
17 points of damage. And then I need you to make a... What's that? It's going to try and grapple you.
Okay.
So your acrobatics, which is probably going to beat it.
I mean, it's acrobatics or athletics, her choice.
Well, we know
21.
what she's going to choose. What was it?
21.
You will manage to, its fingers catch in the, neck of your armor, but you manage to pull away just in time.
To be fair, if it would have been athletics, it would have been a 17 because I rolled well. So
we are like the best people to be up here with grapple checks. I got plus 14 to athletics.
Mhm.
Let's go.
my
Alright.
acrobatics is not high, but I didn't take proficiency in it, but I still have +4, so
Yeah.
These guys are gonna move out of sight.
What? Get the fuck back here.
This guy's gonna move out of
Cowards,
sight.
come back and fight me.
These guys. Not all those guys.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
These guys are not gonna attack, but they will move sight once I figure out how the fuck to use Foundry. Yes.
It's okay, Sam. It's only been
Shut up.
longer than I care to admit.
You know.
Foundried.
Foundried.
It's Foundry.
You go away. Well, I have an extension on Foundry that doesn't let anybody move if it's not their turn. Not that I don't trust you all, it just came with the thing. And I don't know which one it's attached to. And it gets me more than it gets you guys. These guys are all going to mosey this way. This guy will come up. This guy's gonna come up here and do the same thing. This guy will mosey over here. All right, we're gonna do that again. I need dex saves from Moose and Cat again.
I get a +2 from you,
Yep.
right, Mike?
Oh, and a D4.
And the D4 from me.
That's my ass.
23.
Okay, take half.
Not as good as last time, but 22.
Oh no, only a 22.
I beat the rogue at a dex save.
I only rolled a 6 on the dice.
Damn, you guys are just beating this DC too.
I like Rhodes' reaction. I think if she could have thrown
I'm sorry,
her
did
phone
you
at
say
me, she
they're
would've.
just beating this DC?
You're level
Yes.
16!
The DCs are
Yo,
very
we need
high.
to not go outside at all.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the squishies can't do
Oh,
near these things.
damn.
We'll die.
I forgot the Griffin. We forgot the Griffin was supposed to have a turn.
What's the Griffin doing?
It's
This
just
guy
gonna
explodes.
fly out the door and slash things.
Okay. I'm not gonna roll attacks. I'm just gonna say that it is in the background doing that and taking out some things that
Yeah, I'll
for the sake
calculate
of my
average.
sanity.
I'll calculate the average damage real fast for you, and
Okay.
just you can distribute that as you wish.
Cool. Because I can't do that. All right, that guy explodes. Moose, you take 10 points.
All right.
And then Cad, this guy, one more set of attacks on you. Because I've been doing shit for the last 20 minutes. It's gonna miss. And that's gonna miss.
She just is like, whoa, whoa.
All right. You all start to hear everyone roll me perception checks.
Good.
It's okay, Sam. I rolled for the Griffin. The highest it rolled for an attack was a 12. So.
Hey, it misses.
I'm not good at this.
It just got like woken up and chucked out the door.
Yeah.
basically.
Just what the fuck?
The fuck are those things?
I want to know if Arthea rolls higher than me on this perception check.
I didn't roll great. 23.
30.
Jesus. Thurston?
I rolled
12.
12. Moose?
I only rolled a 4, so it's an 18.
Okay. Dermot?
I rolled a 2. So that's a 14.
You wisdom-based characters.
All right, anyone who
Wisdom
rolled
isn't
over...
my
I can do more
primary
math
stat.
than you.
Anyone who rolled over an 18, you hear scrabbling on the walls and on the glass of all the windows. And Arthea, you hear it against that door that you're watching.
Cool.
As they are clearly heading up and towards around the back of the junction.
Who authorized
cool.
spider monkey zombies?
I'm just going to be like, I can hear stuff, but Rhodes, I'm stupid. Calculate for me. Math for me.
You
thanks.
see the math going around him. He's like, there's 2 over here and like 1 over here. So like triangulates them.
Dermot.
All right. I am going to this changes a little bit of what I wanted to do.
Okay.
How fast am I? Plenty fast.
I go
I'm
fast.
gonna go.
Get close to me. You're as fast as you want to be.
Not fast.
Cool.
Everyone's already speeding with this clip clop.
I am going to move forward a little bit so that this motherfucker in the middle can hear me. That's right in front of Cad.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say, "Hey, buddy, anybody ever tell you have a face for radio?"
Oh my god.
And I need him to make a wisdom save. Vicious mockery.
What's a radio?
That is a 1. I'm sorry, it's a 3.
Is that one natural?
No.
For my bard stuff, target was 17. So you take 3d6 of insult damage.
I can't imagine any DC that you all would have that would beat by a 3.
These whites are sensitive. Snowflakes, what might call them.
It's
9 points of psychic damage.
cool.
As he tries to figure out what's a radio.
Yeah. And like kind of tilts his head. Looking real confused.
I don't know what that means, but it sounded insulting.
It sounded insulting.
But it was mean.
It was mean. All right, and they're moving your little clippy clops.
And I'm moving my clippy clops over here. And then also, my Eldritch Cannon is going to move forward 15 feet. So it'll end up here. And it's not going to catch Arathea. Or, it's not going to catch Cad, rather. But it'll catch Moose with some bursted healing.
Sweet.
To the tune of, well, boosted replacement of 10 hit points.
Also sweet.
And that is 8 temporary hit points. They do not stack with any that you might have still had. So if you had less than 8, you're back up to 8. If you had more than 8, then keep what you had.
Sam wiped out our 10 hit points.
I have
Oh
officially taken damage
no!
this campaign.
Womp womp.
I did take damage. You did like 17 points to me.
If you're anything like Faraday, who has triple digits.
I do.
Yeah,
Hey.
I know, because we took tough
Triple
together.
digit.
What's triple
Why do you
digits?
Why do you gotta rub it in like that?
I got 132
I'm
hit
gonna
points,
get
and
you
I
two.
want.
I'm gonna
I got
get you.
132 hit points, and I'm going to use every one of them.
132 hit
I have
points.
131.
The last thing I'm going to do is,
I feel like I did my math wrong, because Faraday is 163. That can't be right.
as I am running across, Tick is going to jump off my shoulder.
I swear to Christ. Yes. Okay. I got you.
Tick is not going to do anything except fly towards Moose and Cad. Tick will make it as far as 5 feet behind the Eldritch Cannon.
Okay. I just have a lot on my screen right now.
Don't worry, Sam. I have 2 summon spells and
I-
Find Familiar.
I'm
So
so mad at you.
Oh. Would you like me? I can summon. I should summon.
No!
Let's just go for it.
quick, let's turn this into an RTS. Everybody summon everything you have.
Guys,
I already
Starcraft
did.
guys,
this.
it's 9:00 and we were supposed to have a second combat. Stop.
Oops.
We're not getting to that second combat. It's fine. It's okay.
That concludes my turn.
Cool. Faraday, honey girl. She wants to be up there so close, but she can't get there. She's going to 5.
No shame in a pew pew. No shame in a pew pew.
Yeah, she tried that, and it didn't really work. But she's gonna try it again. She'll do it on this guy. What do you roll? Of my character, I forget. +9 will hit. Lovely. Oh, for a whopping 2 points. Good job. And then she'll do it again. And miss. Yeah, she's useless today. I'm sorry.
Cat's like, nice try, babe.
Ugh. Again, fuck. All right, Cat. Your turn.
So you said that they're crawling up the walls and shit, right?
On the outside.
Okay. Cat's standing outside. So she is going to, y'all that are right behind her, see her wings flare out. And she's gonna shoot up in the air, and I will take those attacks of opportunity.
All right. We'll get 3 attacks of opportunity. Miss. That one will miss. And that one will miss.
Excellent. And I guess she can fly 30 feet. So whoever's I guess I'm not sure where they are in relation to where she is.
They are like 10. You move the once, and they're about 10. You see one about 10 feet above you, climbing up.
All right. In that case, she's going to take aim and cast Guiding Bolt at it.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
All right. So she's just doing first level. Natural 20.
Nice.
So that's 37 points of radiant damage.
37. Jesus.
Well, my base is 24, and then it's
Oh, because you crit.
46. Yeah.
I was like, holy fuck, for a first level spell? Yeah. All
and
right.
then 40, and then it was 46. And then I think that's all I
Or
can
wait,
do.
sneak attack?
I'm using a spell, and somebody has to be within 5 feet for sneak attack.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, this spell is 46.
Yeah. Sneak attack is 66. I roll a lot of d6s for just about everything.
That's why I was confused. I was like, girl, you don't get sneak attack on spells.
No, guiding bolt is 46
only.
at level 1. Yeah, no, guiding bolt
could
is
you
46
imagine?
at level 1, so that's 24 base, and then
Yeah.
I roll.
Yeah, I got you. And then it glows, right?
Yes, so whoever attacks that one next will have advantage, if not myself.
Okay. And that's just for the next round until your turn.
Until it gets hit.
Okay.
So on a hit takes 46 radiant, and the next attack roll made against it before the end of my next turn
Before the end of
has
your next turn.
advantage.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
All right. Thurston.
Okay, so there's shit potentially coming through the back door, and so he's too close to the back door, so he's just gonna he can like center himself here because everything's a no-no zone. What was that?
Thurston doesn't like the back door.
Jesus.
You said it.
You did.
And then he is going to cast Firebolt. He's going to twin that, and sure, middle guy and this guy, I guess.
Okay.
Cad's no longer in the way, just so you know. She is up in the air.
Yeah, let me move her.
Yes.
Yeah, move her to wherever
I'm just gonna say like
you
here.
need to, Sam. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
So for the twin spell, do you want me to roll it twice or roll it once and treat it as
Roll it twice.
just a duplicate of it? Okay.
Yeah, roll it twice.
Oh, cool. I assigned the status effect of flying, Sam.
Perfect. Oh yeah, you guys do have that permission. So actually, so I'm not freaking out about shit. If you attack something and you apply a target, like a thing to it, mark it. If you if you right click it, it should do the thing.
We can do statuses on ourselves.
Oh, is it just yourselves? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sam,
well,
my spiritual weapon should go as well.
With you? It's only like 20 feet.
Not flying, it would just be its turn right after mine. I would move it here and then just attack this one.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack. Rhodes, what was your attack?
First one's a 16. Is that hit?
That one will miss.
Okay, and then the other one was a 23.
That one will hit. So you go with the middle guy. We'll say the middle guy's the second one. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, I need one more of these. I miscounted.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, that's shit. 4 force damage.
Okay.
15.
Nice
Damage.
He's even more on fire. And Court, you kill this guy.
Good job, spiritual raven.
All right, Rhodes, anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay. Cad and Moose, as you guys are like fighting and taking damage and all of that, you start to feel between like the like creases in your armor, like any break and any breach, you start to feel this like burn, like an acid burn on your skin underneath your armor. You realize that is where they where you had reached out to like attack, and that blood of theirs sprayed back at you and has eaten through bits of your armor and has started to burn. You both will take 7 points of damage.
Lame. My temp HP?
Arthea, thank God temp HP doesn't stack, because otherwise I would never hit any of you fucks.
Okay.
You might hit us. You just wouldn't like hurt us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to continue to just move a little bit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move over toward this here table.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm gonna still keeping an eye on that back door since I can hear sounds, not good
Yes.
sounds.
Mhm.
I am going to hold my action to if the door is opened by something bad.
Yeah.
I am going to hold synaptic
Static. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. And
Cool.
we're gonna hope it's more than one thing and not just something really big.
Well,
Perfect.
synaptic static is an AoE, so if there's anything right behind it, it's going to get caught too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, apparently, we didn't really play a lot of things that just hit one thing.
No, it's all
Either
AoEs.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, see, I'm the
hit
opposite.
one when you can hit
I'm
many.
mostly one
I mean,
thing. Other
I
than
have stuff that's
Yeah.
my only single one is banishment, but then we have to deal with it anyway later.
Well,
Guys,
and Arthea
it's
probably wouldn't know
fine.
what banishment does.
It's fine. I'll just cast Scorching Ray at like 7.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
All right.
Look, I'm using the version that doesn't burn the end down.
Moose.
Moose attacks.
Moose attacks.
Moose takes a step back and then 10 steps forward.
Okay.
So I can get my extra charger damage.
Yep.
And then gonna attack with that one.
Okay.
29 to hit.
Yep.
So 14 plus that plus this. So 18 points of damage, and they are pushed back 10 feet.
It doesn't matter. You kill it.
Well, just in case it explodes, it's pushed back 10 feet.
Yeah, does not matter.
It's a valid concern.
And then you know what? I've got the movement, so hit it.
Okay.
Get another charge attack in.
Do it.
I forgot the D4. So 16 to hit on this one, plus 20 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. So that and that. So it's actually it rolled dreadful strikes that time, but not the time before. Weird. So 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Plus 6, so 17 points of damage.
All right.
And then is Cad's up
Cad's
fighting
gone.
something on the wall?
Yeah.
Right.
Cad's gone.
Or is Cad invisible or anything? Or
she is visible, but she's
30
outside.
feet,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's 30 feet up from you.
let me double check. I think within 60 feet of me.
What?
So anyone within 60 feet of me can make a reaction, use the reaction to make a weapon attack. So
I'm actually not going to use my reaction this time. So if somebody else wants to take it.
can the Eldritch Cannon attack from back there? This is a new.
The Eldritch Cannon cannot attack on its own.
Okay.
Yeah, the Eldritch Cannon is an item that I use with my
Gotcha.
bonus action. It doesn't. Yeah, it's not like an animal companion.
Gotcha. Okay. The Griffin gets an extra attack then. You go, Griffin. I got the stat block pulled up here. So Griffin, really quick, we'll just roll a couple of attacks for that. So 11 plus 6 on the beak attack.
Will miss.
That'll miss. All right. And then 17 plus 6 on the claws.
That will hit.
2d6, 4, 7. So 11 points of damage. And then for the free reaction attack, 15 to hit.
I'll miss.
All right, cool.
All
All
right.
right, that's it.
Cool.
Oh, bonus action, I'll move my Hunter's Mark over to that guy. I should have done that before I attacked, but oh well.
All right.
If he gets within my
Yes.
10 feet range. Oh,
Yes.
Oh. me. Oh, whoops. I was gonna move back 5 feet just so he has to move to my range.
All right.
But that's all.
All right. As of right now, this is the only guy you all can see. So he will.
It's never a good thing for the DM to say. The hallway seems safe.
Seems like he's telling the truth.
Seems like it. Fuck it. He'll just move.
Seems like an honest guy.
It is not great. It's
He
gonna
seems
move up.
trustworthy.
It's his turn. Go back to that way. And move here. So go ahead and take your attacks, Mike.
All right. It's piking time. All right, 25.
We'll hit.
And so he'll take 15 points of damage plus the Hunter's Mark, wherever that went. Why doesn't that have it? Anyways, there it is. 6. So 21 points of damage, and he's pushed back 10 feet unless he succeeds on a...
It doesn't matter anyway.
No, not even a save. It's just a push.
Doesn't matter anyway.
All right, well, just in case he explodes.
Yeah, you kill him and take 9 points of damage.
I take 9 points of damage?
You take 9 points of damage as
Even though I
attack it.
pushed it back?
Does not matter. You attacked and then you pushed.
Well, it pushes as part of the attack.
You still attacked and then pushed. All right. At the top of the round. Da-da-da.
Very ominous sounding every time.
I know.
These guys appear busting through this door. So Arthea, go ahead and make your synaptic static.
Okay. Let me just pull up my radius. It is
I think it's a save.
20. Yeah, it's an int save of 21. 20
yikes.
foot sphere.
Yeah.
So it's gonna just get dumped in the doorway, basically.
They cannot make it. I'm not even gonna bother.
Cool.
Literally can't. They have a +0. Literally cannot make it.
Okay. So then
And what is it? It's a
they're gonna subtract 1d6 from their attack rolls and their attacks and their ability checks,
cool.
as well as any con saves if anybody's casting spells. But either way, so yeah, they subtract 1d6 for the next minute.
Right.
It is non-concentration, so it'll just stay up there.
Perfect. Do they do any
and
damage?
Damage is gonna be 11. 23, 27, 28, 33.
Fuck yeah.
Psychic damage.
Okay.
Whatever little thoughts they have are just they're moving real slow.
And then Dermot and Thurston you see coming tumbling down both of the chimneys and through the flames. These guys.
Oh god, I'm so glad I moved.
And
Oh god.
Yeah, weren't you like right there?
they actually are on fire.
That's not nice. They're bringing the fire into the nice lady's house.
What is this, a hair metal band?
She's like one step away from a lich, okay? Like, I don't want
It's
to
a
be
really
visible,
important step,
but...
though. Like a really important step.
This one is glowing. Cad, you watch as that one had come up and tumbled down into the chimney.
Damn it. I was gonna give myself sneak attack on that one. Okay.
Dermot, it is your turn.
Okay, you've just wildly changed everything that's happening.
Yes! I was really hoping I
Um,
would get you guys on both sides, but that's not how it's written, so it is what it is.
All right.
Surprise to the squishies!
All right. Well, let me start the ass end of my turn, and I'll do my Eldritch Cannon first,
Okay.
which is going to burst some temp HP to Moose and Faraday.
She probably. Oh, she doesn't need it.
And that is 8 temporary hit points to the both of them.
Lovely.
My points are back.
Hick cannot move. It is not Tick's turn. How far up is Cad? Cad, you're still in that space. You're just in the air, right?
30
Yeah,
feet up.
I'm 30 feet up.
Okay.
You currently cannot see Cad.
Yeah, but I know
but
Tick
like
is
that.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Tick is going to 30 feet out and up.
Okay.
Because I know Cat went out the door and is flying somewhere.
Yeah, y'all saw her like shoot up in the air.
Yeah.
30. Okay.
And then okay, so that is Tick's turn. The thing that I'm gonna do my turn is
I would like to cast Panic.
no. I'm gonna apologize to the proprietor of this establishment.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Thunderwave on this group.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it at 3rd level.
Okay.
So I need all 5. I'm going to miss Thurston. But all 5 of these burning bastards need to make a con save.
What's the DC?
The DC is not high. It's only a 14 because I'm casting as an artificer. My artificer saves are lower than my bard saves.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage. 2 of them will succeed, 3 of them will fail.
So that is 15 points of thunder damage. Half would be 7. And any of them that failed are pushed 10 feet away.
Here, see this guy's back in here. This guy's back in here. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, my Eldritch Cannon is gonna move 15 feet back into the tavern. Towards the threat.
Cool.
That is all I can do.
Hey. Faraday is going to 20 Misty Step through Thurston, or Face Step through Thurston
Hi.
to here. Hi, buddy. And is going to attack this one that is glowing.
Just like, oh, I know what that means.
I know what that means. It means maybe my dice won't suck. No, they suck. She still hits though.
No.
Yeah, she
Which
still
one's
hits.
glowing? Faraday. Did Faraday get advantage?
Yes, Faraday got advantage. She still
Mhm.
rolled garbage,
Yeah.
but she still hit him because she rolls at a +10.
Yeah, good job, Faraday.
Yeah, get 'em.
D4, D8. In all
Get
of my
'em.
infinite wisdom, she didn't hex because I'm still trying to get used to playing her again. That's okay.
Ugh.
It's okay, baby. You still do 14 damage. And she gets 2 of those. So she's gonna do that again. She's not gonna be able to have advantage on the second one, but still hits. And gets another. Guys, she's back. Finally did something useful.
Woo!
And she's gonna block for Thurston.
Thank you.
Cat.
Hey, that's me.
It's you.
Since the one that I was giving myself advantage on for sneak attack just was inside, are there any still on the outside of the building?
Roll me a quick perception check.
Uh, 15 plus 13 is 28.
You do not see any on the outside anymore. Either the Griffin has picked them off, or they have entered the building.
All right. In that case, Cad will fly back down in.
Okay.
And 30 feet to the door, and then land, and then she's going to take her bonus action to dash 30 more feet.
Cool.
So 30 feet to the door, and then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll go like that.
Cool.
And then, okay. Well, she is going to lob another guiding bolt at this guy right here.
All right.
Yeah.
So, 13 plus 8 is
We'll hit.
20 something.
21 will hit.
I don't math that fast, y'all. And that is, so that's 46. 11 points of radiant damage. And whoever takes the next attack against that one has advantage.
Fantastic.
That's my
Thurston.
turn.
Okay. Those guys are too close. I don't like it. So I am going to cast Chain Lightning on this guy.
Yeah,
and
okay.
then have it attack these other 3 right here. I'll leave this guy for Faraday.
Okay.
So they need to make a dex saving throw, please. DC is 18.
Well, that's a nat 1 for the first guy. Guy next to him, nat 20.
Ooh.
Guy in front of him is a 4.
Does he have a negative?
He does not have a negative. And a fail. So everybody fails but the guy in the corner here.
Okay, well, he still takes half of
Yeah.
my 10 d8s.
Fucking Jesus.
When Cat flies in, she's going to drop concentration on spiritual weapon because she can't move it that far
Okay.
quickly. So
You should be able
There's no reason
to
to keep it on
delete
board.
it. If you can't, let me know.
Bad.
nope, I pushed the button.
That's okay. I'll remove it.
Wrong one. Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
highlighted and hit delete.
44 is full, so half to 22. So one guy.
Dang. Yeah, they are not looking great. That was a good hit.
Great. And then I would like to, oops, wrong thingy. Yeah, I would like to be over here. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Arthea.
Yeah, I am going to mirror Thurston and get my ass back here.
Okay.
And then toward the guys on the door, I am going to cast slow. So it's a 40-foot cube, so should be able to just drop down on all of them. And they need to make a wisdom 21 save, and they all minus d6s from whatever they roll.
Okay. 21, so
Yeah.
guy in the front fails. Rolled an 18, a 19, and a 20. But the 18 fails. 19 is actually a 21, but I rolled a 6. Of course I did. And then that 20 is a 22, and I rolled a 2, which makes it a 20, which fails.
That's all 4 of them?
All 4 of them fail.
Okay, so they are all slowed. So not only are they confused, but everything is just moving. Well, I guess to them it's all moving very, very, very fast. So their speed is halved. They take -2 to AC and Dex saves. They cannot take reactions. They get a action or a bonus action on their turn, and they can only make 1 attack.
Jesus Christ. All right. Damn.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's really good.
Slow is a good spell.
All right. Anything else?
No, I'm good. I'm staying the fuck out of the way.
Okay. Moose.
All right, Moose is getting in there. We're gonna just activate the boots, because otherwise we're never gonna get in here.
How many times can you activate that?
That's a good question.
Because I think you did that during the tornadoes, did you not?
I did. Did I do it? I did do it during the tornadoes because I picked up Johan and had to get the hell out of Dodge. Oh, it is once per day. You're right. So never mind. I will not activate the boots. Okay, so instead then 1, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 gets me there. So that's my movement. Let's see. So I've got Hunter's Mark. I can move, or I could just... Oh, I'll just quick cast a 3rd level, a Chardalon Stride, which will give me an extra 20 feet of movement. And any enemies I run past takes 1d6 fire damage. They can only take this damage once per turn.
Okay.
And so I'm getting an extra 20 feet, so I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm trying to hit all 3 of those.
Okay, yep.
And that's a bonus action. It is concentration, so I'll lose Hunter's Mark, but who cares?
Yep.
Sorry, so they all take 1d6. So 1, 2, 3. First one takes 2, second one takes 1, third one takes 5. And moving also doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. That's the only other thing here.
Okay.
And then for my action, I'll just stab some things.
All right.
And is Faraday close enough to stab things?
Yes, she is. She has a 20.
Okay.
She actually technically has a 20-foot reach.
Oh.
Jesus.
Got an inescapable lash, y'all.
Faraday gets to attack things then. 29 for the first hit, 18 for the second hit.
She'll miss.
I assume that.
Both will hit.
You have advantage on this one.
Oh yeah, and she would have attacked that
because of
one.
guiding
Yeah, she still missed.
All right.
Guys, she's really good at what she does, I swear.
So
Yes,
on
She's just a little off. She's feeling a little,
feeling a little off.
discombobulated.
Yeah.
on this guy, he'll take 13 points of damage and get pushed back 10 feet.
It does not matter. Because you kill him, however, you'll take 5 points of damage.
Stop exploding on me.
Kill them differently.
Somehow I have to get damage on somebody, okay?
And then this one here takes 10 points of damage and is pushed back 10 feet as well.
All right, I'm gonna say he just gets pushed into this guy's square. Yeah.
And then we're done.
All right, and that is 11 points of damage to you.
To me, another 11 points?
Another 11. It's a different guy.
Oh, did he die too?
He did not die. It is not upon death. It is upon you attacking within melee range.
Now my other attacks were 10. I was 10 feet away, so
I didn't
don't know if
count
I was
those.
in. Okay, all right.
I have only been
Just
counting
checking.
the ones. No, I've
Just
only been
checking.
counting the ones within 5 feet.
All right. I'm almost into double digits, guys.
All right.
What do you mean into? That's where you are. That's where you exist.
Okay. These. All right. Let me deal with the slow first. So they are half speed.
They're half speed.
All right. Let's see if they can even get anywhere.
Half speed, one attack is probably the main thing for them.
Okay. I might be able to do something. 15. Dermot, buddy.
Oh no.
Oh no, where'd you go? You stay there.
Also, my brain is really tired, and I just glanced at Johan, and I was about to be like, "Who the fuck is Jonathan? When did he come here?"
The latest Patreon subscriber. Welcome, Jonathan.
He's another skeleton. Kill him.
Johan's like, "That's my twin brother."
That's my guy. I swear. Dustin, this one's gonna swipe out and will hit with its one attack.
What did he roll?
18 on the die, so a 25.
Okay.
You have plenty of hit points, unless somebody's gonna burn a reaction.
No, because it subtracts 1d6 from its attack rolls and saving throws.
That's a -2, so it's a 25, 23.
Oh.
Anybody else have any?
Was it rolling with advantage?
No.
Then I can't help you.
Alright. Fine, it's gonna hit. I needed to get him down to a 21 shield.
I don't have anything. Sorry.
It's fine. I can take it.
15 points.
Oh, God, that hurt.
And I need you to make a grapple check. So acrobatics or athletics.
What are you doing to me? You're so mean to me.
You've like almost killed Lula so many times.
So many
already.
times. You stabbed her and okay. He stabbed her through the chest and missed outright killing her by 1 hit point. Meaning he did enough damage to get me from full to minus my full hit points by 1.
Yeah, that is very true.
So this is just retribution, okay?
Very mild retribution. That's by the sound of it.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm not even hitting you that hard.
It's a 14.
You are grappled, my friend.
God damn it. Alright,
It's just a hug.
It's just a hug.
I need to make a concentration.
Yes.
For bless. Alright, let me double check and make sure I don't have anything. Succeed on that for free.
All right, I'm gonna just move on since
Probably not.
Okay.
So it's gone.
Yeah, Bless is gone.
I'm melting.
Okay.
All right. This guy is going to yeah, just attack Moose. First
Bring it
attack
on.
will miss. Second attack is a 24 to hit.
That might hit.
Maybe.
Is there any elemental
It
aspect
is
to this?
poison damage.
Nope.
It's only 9 points.
Okay.
And then I do need you to make a grapple check. So acrobatics or athletics, please.
20.
20.
Because I rolled a 6.
You will succeed. And then please take a actually you will take an additional, it is on fire, so you will take an additional 2d8 fire damage, which I think you are resistant to.
No.
No?
I don't think so. I'll double check, but I don't think so.
It would be at the top of your character sheet. So it'll be 11 points. And I need you to make
Yikes.
a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my goodness. 19. Yeah, that's with the +2.
Your as it lashes out with you on its on fire hands, your own clothing and armor sets on fire, and you are now burning.
Oh, that's fire damage. Hold on.
Yes,
that's
that is
fire damage. That was 11 fire
It was
damage.
11 fire damage.
I'm going to use my reaction to cast absorb elements then,
Okay.
and reduce that by a little bit.
Okay.
I think that just gives me resistance now, doesn't it? Yeah, resistance. So I'll take half rounded up. So I'll take 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got on my next turn, when I hit somebody else, I get to deal some fire damage. So.
Okay. So then you will take damage. So you are burning. So unless you take you or someone else takes a turn or takes an action to extinguish that fire, you will take additional fire damage at the start of your turn.
Sweet. Free absorb elements. Got it.
You want to be on fire.
Do you want to be on fire? This guy will move up and attack you again as yeah, he'll attack you here.
I'm right here. I'm
You're
in the
right
thick of it.
there.
Into the thick of it.
Fucking Jesus. Throwing dice. Will a 22 hit?
Yeah.
2 hit? Okay. And you've already used reaction, but you have a resistance with fire damage, correct?
Just to the triggering.
Just to the triggering one. Or is
until the start of your next turn. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So the
Sweet.
fire damage, because this guy's also on fire, is 6 halved to 3.
Cool.
And then the rest of his damage is 10.
All right.
He can't grapple you because somebody else is grappling you.
Hugs.
Hugs
So many hugs.
everywhere. And okay. I'll make sure I've got the grapple conditions correct in my brain. I do. And then this guy is gonna toddle down here. 10, 15. And fuck with Faraday. Because why the fuck not?
That's so mean.
And that one will hit. And that one will miss just barely. She has no resistances. Good thing I rolled really well on my character. 23 points of damage. All right. And those other guys are slowed. Okay.
Yeah.
Dermot, as you are, I guess I'll say everybody, as you are fighting these creatures off, you start to hear thunder outside.
Uh-oh.
And just rumbles of thunder. As that thunder starts to grow and grow, I will say, Ad, you see a flash as lightning screams across the sky, striking the ground in front of the junction in an eruption of black and violet energy. Emerging from the explosion, a host of new figures appear. A human woman clothed in black with rust-colored hair tied up in a braided bun steps into view first. Her eyes blaze with white power as she unleashes a wave of blinding radiant energy, instantly vaporizing the undead creatures in her immediate vicinity. There's not many. Some that were in the prairie that you didn't see are immediately vaporized. With an earth-shaking roar, a gargoyle hewn from jade bursts forth from behind her, carried by a pair of long, powerful wings. He soars toward the nearest two creatures, so basically bowls past you and into the junction, immediately joining the fight with Dermot and Faraday and Moose, just like into the fray. As he does so, he threads between them as the sharpened edges of his wings cleanly slice the top halves of their heads off, freeing Moose from his grapple. A dozen warriors follow the two of them, clad in plate armor painted matte white with razor edges at the elbows, knees, and shoulder pauldrons. Their helms are all fashioned to resemble animal skulls: ravens, elks, bulls, and rams. And their weapons are all sculpted from the same glossy black metal as those seen in the vault. They waste no time wading into the fray, cutting down wights left and right, in a matter of seconds. That might have to be the episode, is left and white. In a matter of seconds, the enemy is no more, and you all are left in a quiet junction. The guards fan out, sweeping the interior of the lodge and surrounding grounds for any stragglers. I'm going to switch us back to the RP page for a moment. You all watch as Johan and Quella start to tend to those within the lodge. Johan checks on you for a moment, realizing that you all, while hurt, are not, you kind of all held your own very, very well. So they tend to the cowering souls that had been trying to stay out of your way as much as possible. As the heat of the battle fades, the woman and the gargoyle approach you all, kind of gathering you all into the center of the junction, near the sitting area that you had been in. Amongst the bodies of these undead. The human introduces herself as Sovereign Ashlyn Kozroth. Kozroth. She has, as she approaches, a bit of a smirk on her face, a solemn look, but as she realizes the damage you all have done in defending the lodge or the junction, allows herself a little bit of hopefulness and kind of levity to the situation, and smirks as she introduces herself, taking each of you in, taking in your image and taking in your appearances and you all as a group standing together. She gestures to the gargoyle and says, "This is my arbiter, Valen the Jade. We are the Godless Monarchy, and these are my Nixian guards. We are the rulers and protectors of the Sunless Crossing, and I thank you for your efforts in fending off this threat." Valen adds, "You all acted with honor," but before he can continue his praise, a terrible rending sound, like dozens of canvas sheets being violently ripped apart, echoes through the fields. All around you, cracks of darkness form across the ground and through the air itself, as if something is tearing apart the very fabric of reality. Black shadows pour forth like liquid, and before you can even begin to process this sight, dozens of creatures begin to crawl through. These not the same as what you fought before. Crimson veins pulse under sickly gray skin, stretched taut over long, gangly limbs, ending in oversized clawed hands and feet. A vertical seam appears up their center torso, up the center of their headless torsos, and splits open, turning the creature's entire mass into a gaping maw of wicked teeth. With their long, prehensile tongues hanging so low that they drag along the ground, they all in unison let out ear-splitting shrieks and attack you and the Junction building itself.
Oh, shit.
When we come back next week, I will have you all roll initiative again to defend the Junction once more.
Is there perhaps one round where Moose can sign to Dermot for please prestidigitation? I'm just like rolling on the ground trying to put out fire when the Sovereign walks in.
Yes, we will say that gets put out. You guys have plenty of time. I will say you guys get like at least 2 or 3 rounds of being able to recover something. You are definitely put out. For sure. Johan will put you out.
Do I need to keep track of that?
To reform the line.
You have time to reform the line.
Okay.
Just saluting the Sovereign while on fire.
Yes.
It's like
everything's fine. Everything's
fine. Everything's fine.
This is fine. This is just
literally
extra damage
just
on my
that
next turn.
meme. We're standing in front in all the fire.
And that is where we will hold for now. And we will pick up with this combat next week in the Junction.
And we're sure we didn't bring this with us. This sounds like the stuff we normally
This does sound like your brand.
Yeah. Roll me before we leave. Roll me an insight check.
I'm like,
13.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
Also
Insight.
24.
27.
Okay.
Natural 20, 28.
Okay.
Nice.
Anyone who rolled over a 24 or higher. When this happens, you look to the Sovereign. Well, let me put it this way. Everybody saw the reaction she had to the whites, the first round of creatures, and she did not seem confused. She seemed concerned, but mostly concerned for her people, not for these appearing. That seems to be a comment, like, she's not surprised. These
Underworld
creatures.
goblins.
Yeah. Underworld goblins. Not that big of a deal. Anybody who rolled over a 24 look to her as these shadows elongate and fracture the Junction. And you see a flash of obviously the concern, and that smirk that she had when she introduced herself is gone. But you get a feeling that while this does not seem an unfamiliar sight. It is not as... Let me put it this way. The previous creatures seemed like house pests. Her reaction here seems like this is much more of a threat. Although possibly not unfamiliar. And you guys have definitely not seen anything like these before.
Yeah, they sound terrifying.
Yeah.
It
The
sounds
guys,
No goo.
yeah.
Or
We
lots
know.
of goo.
Not
Or
ours.
lots of goo. but the bad kind of.
So yeah, we will pick up next week on that and do some more combat and fight some
Yeah.
things, because I'm sure we all need it.
A little bit.
Yes.
And we will go from there. Thanks for playing, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was awesome.
Yeah.
that was super
Good
fun.
times.
Glad you guys
We
had
get to kill
fun.
things.
Got to kill things. We'll kill some more things. And defend the junction next week.
Then get drunk.
And then get
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm alert for everybody.
Oh God, no.
All right, everyone.
No.
On that note, no. And goodbye for the week.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Good.